Alright. Energy levels are decent, but I'm also already kind of tired. Not quite sure if I can get all the way to midnight today. But we will see. We will see. Bum, ba bum, ba bum. How was Hong Kong? Did you miss the end? We basically broke the game, or the game broke on us, and we were stuck in a continuous loop. We couldn't get out of it. But we did manage to get the sponsorship goal in, so all fine. You kind of went to bed at the normal time. What do you mean a normal time? Yeah, my sleep is definitely also doing all kinds of things at the moment. And I think my sleep could still be better, but it's kind of working. It's only a bit annoying because it's how to put it. I really enjoyed the time where I just woke up, just started working, was done working, started streaming, was done streaming, and then was still like doing other shit for like 4 hours. Now it's like the other way around. I wake up, do other shit for 4 hours, start working, start streaming, and go to bed. Which is also the reason why I'm sometimes kind of tired during my stream. I just go like, oh, dude, we got to call it early or something like that. You did 9 to 5? That seems fine. I did the same today. Yes, it was already 7 hours at work plus 2 times 2 hours drive. It's broken to the big dick energy. Yes. Wait, what? Yeah, things are kind of weird and things are maybe changing, but I'm also taking this as a point to maybe do another round of reflection and maybe see if we want to change some things around. There will probably be some changes coming. Actually, I can already tell there are some changes coming. So, but nothing terrible, nothing permanent, nothing like that. Don't you worry about that. But things will be a bit different the coming days, weeks, months, whatever. All right, what am I missing? I'm missing to copy paste you around. Wait a minute. Bom, bom, bom. Bom, bom, bom. There. With the game first doing the post-battle cinematic, another ad. Did we ever get to the cinematic? No. I mean, Honkai Star Rail, I guess it's fun. I don't know. It was a bit too slow for me. And I am a person who likes turn-based games. No, actually, it wasn't a bit too slow for me. I think it was too simple. But then again, and that's one of those parts I kind of really find annoying. Like those gacha games at the beginning, they're usually very easy and very, very stupid and very slow and stuff like that. And it takes a while for it to get hard, but by the time it actually gets hard, I'm already kind of like, yeah, I actually had enough. Alright, I still need to put the lamps on, so let me turn the lamps on. Also... Ah. All right. To be perfectly honest, I'm planning 3 hours for today. And I also have a plan for next week. I'm still thinking about it, but I'll probably commit to it. But we will see. We will see. All right. That's good to go. That's good to go for there as well. Let's get going. Good evening, Twitch, and welcome back to Factorio, the game that is putting me to sleep lately, which is kind of annoying. Off we go. Did we make it through the cinematic? No, that cinematic was completely broken. I tried again, like, after the stream a couple times to get through the cinematic. But it just, that game just hard broke for us. And I don't, that's the weirdest part is I don't even know why. I checked the logs didn't really tell me anything. Yeah, it's so weird. But yeah, since I don't really plan on playing more Honkai, I will probably don't really care too much about it. I mean, it's a good game. I thank you for the sponsorship again. Stream Elements, this time it was correctly. Good. Profispieler, welcome. Hello, everybody. Good. So, let's maybe start off with the most important part. My sleep cycle is currently still doing the moonwalk. Everything is actually mostly fine in my opinion because I do get the normal amount of sleep in. The only problem is, it's kind of like completely alienated from my usual cycle, which is kind of annoying. But I'm kind of getting used to the current cycle, and to be perfectly honest, I kind of like the current cycle. Because actually being awake at like normal hours where people are actually also awake is actually kind of productive. So the game could even be saved by attacks like girl power and the power of cuteness. Yes, it was the power of infinite crash. Good. I'm not quite sure how far my energy levels will take me today. Because my usual sleep cycle is wake up at 10 a.m., start working for 8 hours, start streaming for 5 hours, and then basically stay awake for like another 4 hours. In between, there's like an hour of pooping, somehow like spread apart over like the entire day. But with me kind of rising up at like 6 a.m. is getting kind of hard if you're kind of streaming like at like 7 p.m. in the evening. And you kind of want to stream for like another 5 hours. But we'll just make do with what we have. If things maybe end early the next couple of days, so be it. Then it'll be like that. Good. And to be perfectly honest, I do kind of enjoy being up early. It's kind of weird being like one of the first persons in the office. You just come into the office and look around. Nobody's there. I just start working. And then at some point in time, people come and they go like, hey, you're already here? I'm like, yep, I'm already here. And then they go like, all right, cool, let's start working. And I'm like, yep, let's start working. And then at some point in time, like at 5 p.m., I just go like, all right, see you guys. And everybody goes like, why the fuck are you going already? I've been here since like 7 a.m. Pum. Oh, there's a whole bunch of mines over here empty. Pum. All right. Now, last stream, again, was kind of struck by sleepiness. It's kind of annoying that sometimes keeps happening. I'm trying to do better on that, but as usually with some biological processes, sometimes biological processes are a little bit hard to get used to and to change them up. I did do some changes to make things better, and I'm kind of convinced those changes are already working. I'm still planning to do more changes. I don't really want to go too deep into that because maybe I'll don't do those changes. I don't know yet. But I'll keep you up to date if the things I have changed are working for me or not, because I think that's a better way to do it. Good. Have you considered coffee? No! Good. Nah, this caffeine is good enough. Good, but overall, I think my energy is fine for today. But we'll see. Another thing that could have maybe be the issue is like... I turned my heater on again yesterday. Like, at the beginning of the week, the weather was just great. It was like, oh, it's warm outside. Amazing. And then at some point in time, it was like, why is it cold again? Fuckers. Every damn time. Alright, we have a plan. We definitely have a plan. We were on Gleba for a bit. And then I just got annoyed of Gleba and we just left. It was just like, no. We just left. Gleba, we will return to Gleba at some point in time, but I just couldn't take it over there. There was just nothing to do, and that nothing to do over there, and me being tired, was definitely not a good combination. Instead, we're going to be focusing a little bit more on Fulgora again, and let's have a quick peek at Fulgora. Fulgora over here is... Well, we got some signs over here. We got like 200 signs available over there. We are currently researching the quality mods. It will still take another 2 hours for these quality mods to be coming in. We do kind of want to do those quality mods. But the other thing we kind of want to do over here as well, and that is also in preparation to go to Gleba, is to improve production over here in general. We do got a bit of a mall over here. We do want to make the jetpack, but to make the jetpack, we do need to do some more research. I'm not sorry about that one. Megatron, could you maybe please stop burping into my microphone? Here we go. Here we go. We did do some nuclear research. No, we did not do the nuclear research yet. Okay, I see. Also, is Megatron even running? I just pressed the button in the hopes that he would be available, but I kind of have the feeling that he has a broken pipe again. Oh no! Megatron, don't break your pipe, man! Good. Alright. So, yeah, we should definitely try to make this entire place over here better. To get more materials processed, maybe even expand outwards. We should have the capability to do so. We got a bit of a power plant over there. Harvesting these, to be perfectly honest, this area over here is kind of horrid. Mostly because of all these resources slapped together over here. Mining this is going to be an absolute nightmare, and even putting stuffs on trains over here is not even gonna be that helpful. We do have a little bit of an issue down here, but we can landfill this, we can landfill over here, that'll be fine. Now, thinking about Ribbon World's artillery, yeah, I mean, it certainly could work, but we don't have the tech for that yet either. Green circuits, red circuits, blue circuits, we do, don't we get like some when do we get the blue circuit productivity upgrades? Ah, there they are. Okay, after we get production science. Alright, yes, these are going to be very important. But it's also going to be very important that we get electromagnetic science over here, just flowing like a little bit better. I'm kind of curious to see how much... apparently we got 8 electromagnetic science in our storage system, apparently. Is it really technically shorter range in Diagonal Ribbon World? It should be the same range. No, actually... You might be correct. It could be shorter. Alright, let's check up on this electromagnetic science. Also, in honor of the Honkai Star Rail sponsored stream yesterday ending a little bit early, we're going to keep the bot on like a little bit longer. Just to be a little bit more fair with that over there. Alright, do we got the science in there? Ah, there we go. There's 1,000 science in here still. No, there's not. That's what we're requesting over here. Never mind. Okay, there is about 200 in here, and there's about another 200 in here, and then there's probably like 20 on the belt. How much is on the belt? Yeah, about 20 on the belt, and then probably another 10 in there. So we got about 500 magnetic science lying around. Big Diagonal Clown, how are you doing? You got anything on you? No, you got 1 magnetic machine in you. That is fine. We could try to go back to Fulgora. We could just make a second Fulgora place. I mean, we got 1 for science over here. We could make a second one of these. But then maybe for some other products, we could make some more dedicated places. That is very, very true. Here we go. Here we go. Also, how are you doing for Holmium? Holmium is still your biggest issue. How is it going over here? Things are spinning around, and around, and around, and around. I'm kind of concerned that the belt might back up, but actually I do see some good space in there. And things are kind of moving around. I'm concerned that we are only getting some iron plates over there, some batteries over there. What about that holmium? There is... Yeah... There is a little bit of holmium available. That's the other part. We do have holmium in these, and it's not getting out because it's all the way at the end over here. It actually is filling off over here from like front to end. Over here we got like a holmium sneak out mechanic, and over there, yeah, that's not the best. But how would we want to get that holmium out? We have no space. There's just no space. Like whatever we try to do over there, the answer just is like, nah, maybe. I can see how we can get the holmium out of you and out of you. And you don't have the issue. So if we were over there, we could fix that. We might go over there and give that a quick fix. Are those actual blue circuits on the sushi belt? Yes, they are. They are definitely blue circuits over there. Maybe we do go to Fulgora and do some more fixes over there. I mean, the more we optimize Fulgora, the better it will be for us. Because what are we actually going to do over here? Nothing much. Alright, let's fly over to Fulgora. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, but then over there, stop bringing me trinkets. I don't want trinkets. Travel to Big Diagonal Plow. Apparently somebody's ordering up some solar panels. Okay. And the other thing I'm kind of thinking about is maybe trying to go back to Fulgora for another region. Where we could find another one of these islands over there, but instead of turning stuff over there into science, we try to turn stuff over there into circuits. And those circuits then into modules. I think there's a lot of us to be gained over here at Fulgora, so let's go over to Fulgora again. Make one be! Hello there!
Diagonal madness.
Diagonal Diagonal madness with a slight amount of sleep deprivation. Or not really sleep deprivation. Lack of sleep. I mean, technically there's no sleep deprivation. The great part about my current sleep cycle is I wake up before my alarm clock and I'm just like, I'm awake. What the fuck? Why is it 7 a.m.? Back to Gleba. No, Gleba will only put me to sleep. Now, we're going back to Fulgora. We want to do a little bit more Fulgora madness over there. I'm kind of thinking of setting up either a scrapping system over here somewhere or some kind of other system over here where we can start making ourselves some circuits. We would still need to make rocket parts because if we want to export the circuits, we will definitely still need a rocket for that. So, yes. And do you get up at the point or do you lie there and wait for your alarm? My alarm would still be going off like 2.5 hours later. Usually, my normal sleep cycle, I got used to for the last couple of years, was wake up at about 9:30, 10 a.m. and then just start working. I mean, working in home office, you got the magic ability of just like, keep your underpants on, walk over to my desk and start working. Because nobody cares. And I technically still do that. I mean, when I now kind of wake up at like 6 a.m. and just go like, alright, I'm awake now. I usually then play like Rectech for an hour. And then I go like, alright, it's 7 a.m. now. Guess I start working. Alright, we've arrived. Let's drop to Fulgora. There we go. Yeah, my sleep cycle is definitely kind of weird at the moment, but it's always been weird. Let's face it. I never had a stable sleep cycle. I always envy the people who have a stable poop cycle, who just wake up in the morning and they smoke a cigarette and drink a coffee and then they go like, I'm gonna poop now for like 3 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? You do that every day? Every day. Alright. Alright. Yeah, let's go over there first. A stable cycle, that's what happens where horses live? Yep. Ah, the stable cycle. Alright, let's move over there. The one thing we need over there is a red underground. You made some capacitors. Yeah, you're yellow shit, that'll be fine. Let's pick up some materials. Yoink! That's not enough for anything else to make. We need some gears. We still have some materials over here. There we go. Yeah, give me these. We need some iron plates. Give me those. And then make one of these, please. And then we're gonna need a couple of these undergrounds. For that we need... Don't make green circuits, please. We got green circuits over here. There we go. Make me like two of these. So, plan is gonna be like this. We're gonna place you over there like that. And then we're just gonna copy paste over this one over there twice. There we go. And this way around, we can try to get the holmium out a little bit faster. Now, these hands over there will probably still have issues filling stuff in over there. But they'll be able to do so every now and then. Let's maybe turn these into... Don't do that. Maybe some bulk inserters so they can grab like a little bit more and maybe place like a little bit more. Then again, it's not going to be like that much. Actually, we don't need those bulk inserters. There will be no need for that. Because this way around, this guy over here is always managed to empty himself out. These two over here will always have some kind of residue in there, which will slowly get moved out of there. But if they do manage to build up like a little bit of that holmium over there, we can just inject that with an output over there. That'll be fine. Alright. I'm still kind of surprised about the amount of stuff on this belt, even though we kind of did lower this to as low as possible. And is it just me, or is there random scrap on this belt? Or are we reading things weirdly? Are we still reading you over there? We are still reading you. Stop reading you. Alright, here we go. So now we don't need the scrap in there anymore. Yeah, we are recycling quite a bit over here. And the part about the recycling over here is also that most of these recyclers over here are not working as intended. Which is kind of surprising at the same time. Now, at the moment it seems to be going a little bit better. But it seems to be waxing and waning over here. We could probably still maybe reduce this over here. Maybe to 12. Okay, recycle more. Keep that shit spinning over here. Alright. But yeah, with us being able to make like quality modules, stuff like that, it will probably gain us like quite a bit if we try to find an island around over here somewhere where we can just do some mining, some processing like this, and at the same time get ourselves like some circuits being done. I'm going to pick up these real quick. That will give us a bit of a starting opportunity. We are probably just going to do like a restart as we did over here. We could probably just pick up some more materials, like all of these over there. That will use a good amount of materials. We don't need all the concrete, but let's pick up you, some of these, some of that, some of this. We do need concrete, actually, if you think about it. And actually, if you kind of think about it, we do need everything to make maybe like a second rocket silo. And if we're already thinking about the rocket silo, we might as well just go over here to the big diagonal clown and start. Oh, yeah, you don't have everything for that rocket silo in you. Alright, maybe not drop it then. What do we actually need for the rocket silo? We need engines, don't we? I don't fit. There's like 25 holmium over there. What the fuck? Get that shit out of there. There we go. Okay, we do have some engines left. Alright, engines over there. Let's pick up some more red circuits, some more steel. If we can pocket craft another silo, that would be great. What do we need for the silo then? The one thing we're missing is just more steel. Here's some more steel over there. Is there some steel in space? Nope. The answer is no to that. What are we missing? Yeah, steel it is. Did we not have like a chest over here that was gathering concrete, or am I imagining things? I must be imagining things. We probably got rid of it at some point in time. What we could do is maybe move you back by one. There we go. And then we can put down like another chest over there. put you over there real quick. Then let's grab you like this. And we're going to filter you to steel. Because there should be some steel going around on this belt. And we can just filter that out. There we go. Yeah, put this way, please. There we go. That'll do it. I thought for sure that at some point in time we were spitting concrete out of here. Well, so be it. With this, at least we can make a new silo over here. Once we got like another 600 steel. Oof. Is there still some steel over there? There's robot parts over here. Quite a bit. Alright. Any other steel we might be missing? Doesn't really seem like the case. I don't think we got any more additional steel sitting around over here. Unless we take a look at you and we find like another 100 over there. I'll take those. I mean, we could just steal steel. How much are we missing now? About 200. 202 to be exact. Steal that steel. Nope. Alright, you're getting like a little bit more, that'll be fine. That's a constant combinator. That's another combinator. Actually, that was an inserter. Yeah, whatever we have in here. Alright, before we go exploring, I would love to have all the materials in here to at least make the silo. So, let's at least wait for that. Maybe, well, we could recycle some LDS. LDS got steel in it, right? Right? How's the holmium doing over there? Okay, we at least have a decent amount of holmium plates for their storage. So that's fine as well. How's the rocket doing over there? You got like 328 science on you. Let's hope for like a little bit more of that. There we go. How much are we missing now? We are missing 89. And interestingly enough, oh, that's why that's happening. That's fine. Yeah, this guy over here will probably be a good source for all the steel that we're looking for, unless there's another chest out here that is also gathering steel that we are just plain up missing. But I'm not seeing any like that. What we could and should do is go all the way over here, past all of these thingamajigs, and pick up all of these. Because where we're going, we're definitely going to need some accumulators. How much are we missing now? Still a bit. A bit is the answer. But we can also see that steel over here is very much required, so at least that'll be coming out over there as well. Yeah, there's definitely no other steel in storage anywhere, unless we are missing some over here. We could... Do solar panels run on steel? Oh, they sure do. There you go. Could you start crushing these, please? I need those stuff back. Probably not the best idea to crush some solar panels, but then again, what are we going to be doing with solar panels over here on Fulgora? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The power over here for solar is terrible. Absolutely terrible. The more you think about it, the more we should probably just be crushing all of these. Here. Set them off. There we go. What we don't need over here, we just don't need. We are probably missing 48 because... Yeah, 48. Alright, any second now. We're just going to wait for a bit. Green energy? Well, it is pretty green over here. I mean, if you kind of think about it, we're using up the oil on this planet. We're picking up the trash. We're recycling everything. We're making this a better place. And we're heavily polluting another place. Here we go. Right. 3 of these. Let's give me some more, please. Actually, we can just pick up this over there. Oh, look at that. That's all the steel we need. Perfect. Rocket silo. We could build it with quality. We should at least try to build it with quality. There we go. Can we place you around anywhere? Is there any free spot available? Actually, we could use you over there. There we go. Do this for a second. Have one of these. Now we're missing pipes. Maybe don't turn all of those in it. I guess that's about 200. Also means we can start putting these back down there. Pom 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 pom. We have these. It's like dynamo accumulators there. We'll take them with us. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright. I think we need to make a couple more pipes. Because we got like 130 in there. Yeah, we need 8 more pipes. So 5, 1, 2, 3. That should be the correct amount of pipe. And I'm happy to see that science survey is working, at least every now and then. How much science did we make? 843 over there and 404 over there. So we made about 1,200 science. We got a productivity bonus of, I think, what is that, like 5%? Something like that. Yeah, the productivity bonus we get in the labs at the moment is not really anything good. But let's just hope that we get enough science to be done. Oh. Apparently, is it only 100? Oh, it's only 100 on 200. Never mind then. Pick these up again. For some reason, I thought it was 200 pipes, but it's only 100 pipes. Alright. What else? Oh yeah, we dumped some ammo over here at some point in time. Good. Show me what you got. Give me a rare one, please. A rare rocket silo would be bloody amazing. I should also not forget about the step chat. Step chat, how are you guys doing over there? Ah, Chaos Boys, hello there. Welcome. It's a normal. Alright. Let's go exploring. Let's take the long walk. We got everything in the pocket to start up on a new small island. Our main objective is going to be making modules. And that should not be too hard to do. Because modules, especially all the way up to Mark II, will only require red and green circuits. If you have a look at these over there, yeah, it's just red and blue, green and red. And if we're thinking about the quality 3 modules over there, it's going to be red and blue and superconductors. So we can also put some Homium processing in there. And once we start making some quality 3 modules, we're probably going to get ourselves a good amount of work done over there. We could even start thinking about re-upcycling. And we would not probably even need a lot of recyclers, just like a couple. But for that, we will need to find an island first. We do need to put in like a little bit of infrastructure in terms of being able to build a rocket, because just because we're making circuits over there or modules, we do have to export them. We do want to export them, so we will need to have a rocket silo nearby. Let's maybe also pick up the bot parts real quick. Because I'm kind of thinking about somewhat semi-botting that. Not really full botting, but semi-botting. Like at least botting the part where we load up rockets, you know? So let's pick up what's in this little thingamajig. Also, on another note, I finally made my appointment with the Dutch government about my passport number. Well, not really my passport number, my personal number, my Dutch personal number, because I don't have one. And apparently everybody has one, and you only get one if you're like registered with the Dutch government. And I'm like, I'm not registered with the Dutch government. I do have a Dutch passport. But sadly, it's not in Rotterdam, because apparently Rotterdam was full. Even though I talked to them like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was like, all right, can I book an appointment for like May? And they're like, no, we can't see the calendar that far. And my question was, when was the first free appointment? It was like, yeah, next week. And I'm like, all right, I'll call again. And I called again today, and they were like, yeah, we've got no appointments. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? What do you mean no appointments? But at least in Amsterdam, I could just get like Amsterdam. I could just get like any of the appointments. It was like a million free. But the drive or the train ride from Rotterdam to Amsterdam is like half an hour, or something like that. It kind of depends on what's going on with the train tracks and who's smoking what kind of weed over there. But it'll be fine. It will just be a trip in a trip. The other option was Den Haag, but they are not open on Friday. And I was like, alright, fair enough. Alright, let's go further south. Is there some scrap over there? There is some scrap over there. We can actually... Oh, actually. That's not too bad. Oh, there's even more. That's actually pretty darn good. I mean, it's not that much, but if you kind of think about it, the amount of homeware we're picking up like this is not too bad. It will definitely help us out at the beginning. There's quite a bit of it around. There's even near these small piles over here. It gave me like 7 holmium over there. I mean, mining is a little bit slow, but yeah, these are pretty good. This over here is more holmium we've made in this minute than we have ever probably made over the last 4 hours. There you go. That's like almost 4 stacks of holmium. Let's keep that over there. Alright, further south we go. At least this place is way better than Gleba. Gleba is such a horrible shit show in this mod pack at the moment. The downside is of us walking this far distance, if we want to go back to pick up something, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna be so fucking long. Also, we have to be lucky if we can actually find another island. I mean, we only get these islands if our diagonal is like clearly cutting through like one of those vault islands. And if that's not the case, then oh boy. Oh, this is not the vault island. This over here is, well, probably a normal plateau. There we go. Yeah, pretty much a normal plateau. But let's hope on the vault. Come on, laddie. Move those little legs. What's this? A small ruin. Let's buy now. I also do kind of like these seas of trash we have on the outside over there. Alright, still not seeing anything over here. Let's hope we're gonna get lucky. Here we go. Oh, something's coming up. Oh, it's not gonna have a vault, I think. Oh, maybe there is. It got some runes. No vault. Some bigger runes. It might have just been cut off, sadly. But there is some scrap over here. How much scrap is this? 3.6 million. That is not a lot of scrap. That is... I mean, we have to compare it to the amount of scrap we have available all the way over there, which is 26 million. 26 million is good, but 3 million? We might be back over there. If we get some scrap productivity bonuses, we might be back for more over there. Alright, keep on lagging it. Yeah, some more runes coming up. Is that some scrap over there? That is some scrap over there. How much scrap? 2.9 million. Not enough. Keep on walking. Oh, some more scrap coming up. But I also have the feeling that this is not going to be enough. 1.5 million and 5.7k. Not enough. Though, a somewhat nice and big island though. I kind of like this. Also, no cliffs. Nice. Are we going to get lucky this time? I mean, we could just get infinitely unlucky. That could also be the case. I mean, we got very lucky that we had like 1 volt on this diagonal. But there is, of course, a good chance that we have to walk forever to find something we can actually use. There is some scrap up there. How much is it? 1 million. Pretty decent if you kind of think about it. 1 million. 1 million scrap. Alright, still not enough. Move on. Move on. By the way, we're only doing this because I don't really want to spend any time off Gleba at the moment. I just looked at Gleba and was like, no. How about no? Megatron, what's your opinion about Gleba? Also, Megatron keeps burping on my microphone. He's such an asshole.
Gleba, that glob of slimy spores that spoils everything it touches.
Yep.
The type of place that makes me wish I had eyes in the back of my head, solely so I could roll them twice as hard. If Gleba was a person, I'd tell them to go jump in a lake of spoiled bean curd soup, that mucus-stained joke of a planet. Now, if you'll excuse me, surely you have something else to prattle on about, bold Viking.
The only thing I have to prattle on about is how everybody loves Gleba and they say that you're wrong. Everybody is of the opinion that Gleba is the best planet of all the Factorio planets and you are just being a little wuss. Alright, do we get the vault over here? Oh, we get some scrap over here, but this is also a very tiny island. 5.5 million.
Oh, really now? Those guppy-faced glioblastomas think they have the nerve to say I'm wrong about Gleba.
Yes.
Whatever unholy nether region they pulled that opinion from, they can stick it right back in there. Just like when Frank Drebin said, "When I see 5 weirdos dressed in togas stabbing a guy in the middle of the park in full view of 100 people, I shoot the bastards." That's my policy. Well, my policy is to give Gleba and its horde of moronic admirers the galactic equivalent of the middle finger. If those daisy-brained dimwits enjoy wading knee-deep in a swamp of mediocrity, they can enjoy their time on Gleba.
That over there is 7 million, that little patch. How far have we gone? Oh, where have we gone so far? Alright, keep on moving. A car would be nice. Yeah, I mean, we got robot legs. A car would be nice. You are kind of correct about it. It's also, I mean, a car... We can't really walk or drive the car that good on this diagonal. But then again, our robot legs are also out of power all the time because we don't really have solo over here. Alright, how much is this? 1.5 million. Who needs a car? You get more content without a car. Run faster, little man. You know what would be great? If you would be hit by a lightning Maybe it would charge his batteries. That would be so much fun. What about this? 1 million. Also, Cable Gun Master, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, some more scrap. Wait a minute. That's no scrap whatsoever. Some roots though, but we need a vault. A vault has all the scrap that we need. Done a programming contest, only beat the easiest one, feel sad about that, but learn some new things. At least you learn some new things, that's the most important part. Can you tell us what the contest was about? I'm kinda curious. Yeah, the other annoying part over here, these diagonals, sometimes these diagonals, yeah, 2.3 million, have a lot of ores on them, but we can't mine them until we get foundations. I mean, we will run to the end of the map if we need to, just to find the thing we're looking for. We didn't charge battery from lightning strike. Yeah, that would be so great. You get like 8 challenges in a certain amount of time, and you have to make some puzzles. Ooh. So, are we talking like challenges like an Advent of Code, or are it like more scripting challenges, where you have to hack something or something like that? Ah, okay. Yeah, those are usually kind of fun. I mean, those Advent of Code problems are usually just straight up mathematical issues that already have a solution. But they're usually kind of packed in a way where you actually have to think for a bit before you can see the answer. Advent of Code without the internet. You use the internet to solve that? You don't even need that. Well, you need the internet for the Advent of Code, but... Pum pum pum, pum pum pum. I had some fun today with compiling compilers, because we're currently trying, I mean, and the current state of the software we are working on is basically a giant monolithic repository. There's nothing too bad about that. That's a good way of doing that, but the problem with our monolith is it's too much of a monolith. So we're trying to move some stuff around, to move some stuff out, especially things like tools that are built in there that don't really need to be built in there. Problem is, those tools need to be running for like things like Windows, Mac OS, both types of Linux, like on Arch64 and on normal x86. And they all have all kinds of fun dependencies, because whoever made those tools in the past had just added in like everything. There's like Boost in there, and then the entirety of Clang, and this and that, and you just go like... And the normal solution for that was just built all in one go. Even Clang would be built like when the tool would be released, everything would be built as part of like one big super build, which is the thing you can do. There's nothing too inherently wrong about that. But if you ever build Clang, you do know how long it takes, and it takes forever. So you just compile everything to Java? You can compile to Java. That is the thing you can do. Now, some of the more newer tools we're writing, we are actually writing them in Rust, or they're being written in Rust, which I think is a good idea. Or written in Python. It kind of depends on what the tool needs to do and what is available. Is there a vault over there? This looks like pure vault potential. If there would be a vault, nah, this island is too big for a vault. This is a ruins island. Oh, there's at least some coverage for there. Any day now, we will get lucky. We will probably get the smallest vault island we've ever seen before. On the plus side, well, another 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we get quality modules 3. Alright, there is a little bit over there. I mean, if we get like a small... If we get like a small placement of scrap like this over here, and it has like a couple, like at least 10 million, then we're gonna take it. Then we're gonna settle for that. But if it's only like something like 1.5 million, that's not gonna be enough. We will be through that scrap way too fast. Oh, small island coming up. Might be a vault. It's not a vault, but there is a bit of scrap on the side over there. That's 2.5 million of scrap down there. Alright, move those legs, my man. Be faster. Megatron, we're treading through the endless space that is Fulgora. We're being hit by lightning every time. We're looking for a vault to exploit it for all its circuits. But we need some motivation. Can you maybe come up with like a dramatic play about how the lone Factorio engineer is walking through the deserts of Fulgora while looking for a woman with big tits? There we go. We have to set the priorities right? We should maybe correct it. Maybe not only a woman with big tits, it could also, of course, be a man with big tits. We have to be fair. Alright, almost there, almost there.
I see. So now we're modeling low-grade holovision dramas. Are we, Bold Viking?
Yes!
Well, if that's the song and dance you want, let's put on a show. Clears throat. Picture this. A lone Factorio engineer, as flat as a pancake that's been run over by a freight train.
What?
Traveling the deserts of Fulgora. The sand is jagged, the lightning relentless. Exactly what I do to fresh recruits on their first day of Decepticon boot camp. Looking around, all she can see is deserts. Deserts everywhere, just like Gleba, but with sand instead of stupidity. She's got a dream that makes my optics fizz, to find a woman as flat as her, with a chest as barren as the desert. Laughs. You should be writing for those incoherent cockroach comedians, Bold Viking. They certainly can't do any worse than their current lineup of loser laughmongers. Now unleash the power of the Decepticons. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
Yeah, for Zenless on Zero, we made Megatron into a person who looks for an anime mechanic that has like big tits. For Honkai Star Rail, I just turned it around and he's now looking for somebody with no tits at all. It's just like Gleba, but with sand instead of stupidity. How much is this? 3.2 million! Wow. Sadly, I don't think we... Oh, actually, we could get to it like a little bit. Oh, walk faster. Also at work, we had some fun. I had some fun interactions at work today. I had a really fun day at the office today. Mostly because for once, people are actually asking for the stuff I'm doing. I guess word is currently spreading around that there is somebody who's doing the stuff that nobody wants to do, and I'm sitting there like, hey, yes, I'm working on this. You want this? And they go like, yes, please. And I'm just like, it's not ready yet. But it will be ready soon. There we go. That's 2.5 million. Not enough. Not enough. Nope. Rune? That's like the worst Rune Island. There's a bit of scrap of this there. Yeah. 1 million over there. Well, keep on tracking. How far have we gone until now? By the way, welcome to the walking episode. Shit. We've been going for quite some time. I mean, there's now no turning back. I mean, we have to commit to this. We got the rocket silo in our pocket. If we want to go somewhere else, we're gonna do it with the rocket silo. If something breaks back all the way, where the base is at the moment, then no. We have to go to this first. Is this gonna be good? Not really. Maybe. 6.3 million. Getting there. Getting there. I mean, on the plus side, the farther we get away from spawn, the higher the ore... Oh, wait, what's that? The higher the ore density will be. There's something coming up. That's not a vault. I was hoping it would be a vault. How much is in there? Less than 1 million. Also, stuck. Let's go around. It was 3 chunks to the northeast of the start. No! Then again, there's some nice space around over here, but yeah, 902, 1.3, 1.2. Still not enough. We need a vault. It's like Salt Quest back when we were playing Pyanodons, where we're just going around like, where's the salt? And it's like, yeah, it's like just over there. You just didn't look over there. Oh. Is that a vault or is that another ruined island? It looks more like a ruined island. Spectre! Hello there! Oh, that's big around. There's more behind it. There's no vault over there, per se. But this might be good. At least there's loads of scrap and loads of space. 181k. 3.7 million. Decent, not good. And yeah, we're not really getting hit by lightning, even though, well, we are sometimes walking in safe spots. There are like these olden times lightning attractors. But to be perfectly honest, our character is so hard-balls right now that we don't really care about that. If we get hit by lightning, we just go like, yes. Thank you, lightning. Can I have another one, please? And do already got some diagonal quality. I guess there's a word missing in there somewhere, but I mean, we're currently working on the quality tree modules over there. And I think we have to send the science ship back over real soon. We do a bit of quality. That's the main objective right now. I mean, we got this place over here. It's so far away. We got this place over here, which is sitting on 26 million scrap. And the only thing this place over here is going to be doing over there is to... Oh, please don't be broke. That should be fine. Is it fine? It's so not fine. Yeah. There you go. There's too much green in there. Are we still scrapping these over there? Oh shit. We broke it with this. There's 400 green circuits going around. What we could do over here? Aha, we can fix it. We can fix it. Put the green circuits in there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, we're looking for a similar island like that. But instead of focusing it down to make like science, we're going to focus it down to make modules. Because I don't really see ourselves building like a big module production on Novice. Mostly due to the fact that spaces over there is just too constrained and it's going to be a pain in the arse. But I kind of can see us over here making some modules if we just focus the production over here only purely on modules. Sintert! Hello there! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Focus! Walk on, my lord! Onto the edges! Get that good scrap! Yes! Megatron. We're still playing Factorio, but could you maybe tell the same story or a similar story you just told right now, but instead make it about Farming Simulator 25? Downloaded Farming Simulator, lost track of a few weeks. Sintert, at least she had fun. That's the most important part. Here we go. Alright, how much is in here? 3.6 million, not enough. I never really got into Farming Simulator, mostly because we're already playing this.
Laughs. Oh, so now we're swapping sand and circuits for soil and seeds.
Yes.
What a barnyard bonanza. Clears throat. Listen close, my paint-peeling partner in crime, Bold Viking. Imagine a lonely farmer, as glamorous as a rusted oil barrel, tilling the unforgiving soils of Farming Simulator 25. The earth is as coarse as poorly mixed energon, and the tractors are as stubborn as Starscream on his worst days. Now this farmer has a goal as sensible as a pineapple pizza-loving Decepticon. She's out to find herself a woman, bald as a baby bot, with hands seasoned in soil and oil. A woman with a chest as flat as the plains she tills. Oh, what an overgrown onion of a plot you've got going here, Bold Viking. Laughs. I can't wait to see what comical cornucopia of catastrophic capers you come up with next. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
He's definitely in the flattest Justice League. Or what is it again? Any day now. Any day now. Simpson, if you've been stuck in Farming Simulator for weeks now, have you even seen what we're doing over here? We're playing a diagonal ribbon world. And we're looking for a vault. At least a place where we can build... Ow. Oh, that was a good hit, actually. Wow. That hurt. A place where we can mine a good amount of scrap and turn it all into circuits. And we've been walking for quite some bit. Oh, yes. And there's most likely a vault right over there. We're gonna go that way the next time. We got zapped again. It looks kind of rough. It's kind of fun. I mean, novice over here. We already did novice for quite a bit. We got a lovely little novice base over there. Speaking of, is Science dead? Science is dead now. Alright, it's been dead for 3 minutes. Fulgora. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. How much size is there? 360. Yeah, deliver that to Big Diagonal Clown. We already went to Gleba, but Gleba is such a shit show, to be perfectly honest. We kind of went over here, we tried to do some stuff, and then we just left. We just went. It was just like, welcome to Gleba. It's even more shit over here. I mean, the big part about Gleba is, you have to find yourself at the beginning, like a couple of these spots like these over there, where you can get some of the basic plants growing. We got some purple plants over here. The closest green plant area is over there. The closest green plant is over here. Yes. We're gonna go back over there once we have trains. We just left. It was just like, I'm not doing this. I'm getting so annoyed by everything over here. We can't even set up a basic economy because we can't even plant anything. I was just like, nope, I'm out. That's also the plan right now that we have. We're gonna try to invest a bit more into the other planet, especially Fulgora right now, and Novus at the same time, to make just more materials over there, and then come back with like a prepped spaceship or something like that, and then start building with that. Also, question: when do we get the advanced ore refining? I mean, we can't really make a big space platform out there to harvest ore or make ore in space, but we can definitely make a diagonal one. That's definitely in there. Where is that? Asteroids. The advanced asteroid processing is actually coming from Gleba. Motherfuckers. So, in the meantime, while we're walking over here, alright, Megatron, can you give us like another drama? Keep up the story about the flatness, because flat is justice. But maybe let's switch up the story elements. Like, no longer Factorio, no longer Farming Simulator. How about the Doom guy together with that little dog thingamajig from Animal Crossing going on an adventure to find something they want to look for. Make up whatever they want to look for. And make it somewhat sexy flat. We need some kind of entertainment. This is basically a road trip. Normally, if you have a road trip like this, you have like your best friend sitting next to you, just DJing all the time and playing some random music while we drive along. But this time around, we walk along, and we have Megatron telling us weird shit. Entertainment, who needs that? I need that. Alright, is this gonna be a vault? Nope.
Ha! What a duo you've conjured up, Bold Viking!
Yes, I know, right?
A demon-dusting automaton and a fluff-brained puppy taking a merry skip down the road to flat-chested salvation. Listen up, viewers. This one is for the historical archives. Clears throat. Picture, if you will, the formidable Doom Guy, a walking tank, a bastion of brute force. Partnered with him is the cute, cuddly, and inanely innocent canine from Animal Crossing, a waste of a good coating. Together, through hellfire and picnics, they search for, wait for it, the ultimate grilled cheese. Food so flat, yet so full of flavor, it has no place in this dimensional plane. But this is no ordinary sandwich. No! This delicious dairy delight is said to be cooked by a maiden as flat as the sandwich itself. A woman whose absence of curves is made up for by her prodigious prowess at the griddle. The very thought is enough to give a titanium turnip heartburn. Now tell me, isn't Adventure Time just a cheap imitation in comparison? Laughs. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
I do have to admit, Flat is Justice Megatron is kind of better than Big Tit Megatron. Oh, wait, what is this? Is this? I guess there would be a vault right over there, but it probably got cut off. Yeah, there's 7.7 million over there. That's half the island. Time to switch over to the other for comparison. Megatron, can you do the exact same story, but just inverted? That should be the same thing, right? Also, I'm pretty sure that ChatGPT just sits there and goes like, inverted, divides by 0. Oh, he's prepping something, alright? He's cooking. He's cooking.
What? You'd like to turn reality on its head, muddle-brained bold Viking?
Yes, please.
Fine. Prepare for a topsy-turvy tale about a hyperactive hellhound and a peace-loving post-apocalypse survivor. Clears throat. In the colorful and joy-inducing landscape of the Animal Crossing world, an innocent and adorable Doom Guy, of all things, has teamed up with a machine-gun-mouthed mutt from the underworld itself, our good boy Doom Dog, on a ridiculous jaunt. They are off to find, wait for it, the inverted mountain salad. Yes, a delicious dish so wickedly wide, it has no place in this deceptively darling dimension. But behold, this culinary concoction is rumored to be prepared by a woman whose front yard is as mountainous as the lettuce in the salad. A woman whose overwhelming opulence in the torso rival the richness of the romaine. Enough to make a titanium turnip turophile cry out in cheese-deprived desolation. A true delight for those who believe bigger is better. Laughs. I hope your head hasn't spun itself all the way to Cybertron Bold Viking. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
We found one! Oh, 35 million! Oh, that took forever. And we got a little support island next to it for all of the accumulators. Doom Dog and probably a good boy. Oh. And full gore in the vault run. Thank you for the follow, mate. Now, we walked past a couple of things over here with like 11 million, 7 million. Actually, this over here is 18 million over there, but we can't really mine this. It's too much on the narrow. We didn't really walk past. We got 7 million over there. We got 2 million over there. 420k over there. Nice. 1.3 million over there. 1.9 million over there. 300,000. 6 million over there. 3.6 million. Not 36 million. This over there is about 5 million. This over there is about 4 million. This over there is 3 million. 6 million. We did walk past a couple that have potential, but none of them contain a vault. Alright. We're good over here. But we need to... Well, let's maybe start off a couple of these over there. Let's put these at the edges. Good. The only objective over here is to make circuits. That is the objective. We can still make some holmium and stuff like that. We will still need to make holmium and stuff like that. We also need to put down some mines and everything. We will still need to craft those mines. We can just start with some generic scrap recycling and stuff like that to get things going. We probably have to make our power poles because I probably did not bring any power poles with us and everything. But there we go. At least now we got ourselves a little protected area over here. Even though they're not connected to the power grid, they will still attract lightning. And with this area over here is protected, so we can put down like a steel chest or two over there to maybe just dump some stuff in here real quick, so that we have some inventory space to work around with it. Maybe to clean up this whole area over here. So let's put this in there. Let's put that in there. Let's put that in there, and start cleaning this place up. And processing Fulgor scrap already hurts. Processing Fulgor scrap at a 45-degree angle is brave. We already got one of these. All the way over there. I mean, you do get a really, really nice little build like this. Where we have like all this scrap over there, which we're processing over there, and we're turning it over there into science. Also, I think we're good for the green circuits over here, so let's maybe turn off the green circuits over there real quick. There we go. So that this over here can start working again. By the way, Blink Clan over there. You got your. By the way, the spaceships are also diagonal. Everything is diagonal. Yeah, you got the science in there. You go back to Novus real quick. It'll be fine. And we start cleaning it up. Here we go. At least you're not Frodo Diabogle. Wait, what? What has Frodo done to you? The only thing that's a little bit annoying about Fulgor runes is it's kind of hard to tell them apart over here in the scrap fields. Oh, I see. Did we get anything? Okay, we're missing. Oh, I didn't even see that. There we go. And then this thing over there. That thing over there? No? What else is missing? Only that thing over there. Alright, we got some space to work with. He did everything diagonal to the point. You wonder if the game is just different. I mean, we're not doing things super duper diagonal. There is, of course, a limit to the things how we do it over there. But there we go. Alright. So, bring in the steel, bring this, bring these, bring those, bring the bricks, bring this, bring that. We can leave the concrete in the air, but let's get the machines back out, bring these out, bring the modules out, bring these out, that, this. Well, put that back, then this back. We should have probably done it like that from the get-go. Pick up the gears and stuff like that. Actually, pick up everything in the air. Everything will be fine. Put the bricks back as well. Actually, maybe we can break the... Yeah, we're fine. Keep the bricks. Keep your bricks. There you go. But we definitely don't need to complete the scrap. There we go. Alright. At least we can make some... Maybe don't do it like this. Maybe make some substations. There you go. Because we don't really need that much power space. We can just put down like a couple substations like this. And things should be fine. Two over there. Two over there. Two over there. Here we go. Something like this. Like that. Alright. View around for a little bit. View over like there. Here we go. At least all of this is now inside of this area. We're just going to start up with like a little bit of scrapping. This scrapping over here is not going to be permanently over here. It's just going to be sitting over there. Where we just scrap some stuff that we have available over here into some chests. Make 1, 2, 3 of these. Make one more of these. And then we're going to do this, that, and this. And pom. All these, and then we just go like 1, 2, 3. And then we picked it all up again. There we go. Then let's get some accumulators in here. We should maybe at least try to get over to the other side over there. I don't think we'll be able to do that with the amount of lightning rods we have available right now. Can we make some more lightning rods? We would need some more bricks for that. We can make more bricks if we put down some more fuel. Or to make some more bricks ourselves. We got the stone for it. Yeah, make that. Oh, we got these already. Here we go. Here we go. And then everybody gets one of these. And we don't really have a lot of fuel, but we have this in fuel. We do have all this rocket food over here, though. Wait a minute. Rocket-powered stone furnaces. There we go. Power shortage, yes. This whole thing over there is just new. We have the accumulators, but I don't really want to build the accumulators over here. I want to build the accumulators all the way over there. But for that, we need a couple more of these. There we go. And at least because how the terrain generation is over here, we can have this diagonal over there. Only one of these, please. Pom pom pom. Pom pom pom. Here we go. There. Then we can start spamming accumulators over here. Once we get some power over there. Speaking of power, for that we do need... We could try a big power pole. That might work. Make a couple of these, please. Let's have a look. There's definitely some spots available over there. That works. I like it. That does kind of mean that you don't get any action. But how about we put you over there then? There we go. Proper distance. And then we put you like over there. And then over here we can use substations again. Here we go. Something like this. Something like that. This will be fine. This is not a perfect diamond. It doesn't need to be a perfect diamond. Making a perfect diamond is probably an insane possibility over here, but do something like this. There we go. Oh, you need a little bit more protection? You can get some more protection. There you go. And then maybe you also get one over there. Perfect. Now we can put down some accumulators. We can definitely put down more accumulators later on. We just brought like a couple with us. Like not a good amount, not an optimal amount, but just like a couple. We basically brought in with us the uncommons and rares we had available in storage. Which also means we can put down one rare, and then we found some common ones over there, which we can also put down. Let's maybe move you down by one. Here we go, because it fits a little bit better. Pom, pom, pom. Here we go. Alright. That should at least get us going to start up a production system over here. Oh, so slow! Walk faster! There's also still cliffs everywhere. We can't really see the cliffs too well, but they are everywhere. Alright, at least we can start processing this little bit of scrap over there. That is gonna be good. So, let's maybe start up with doing a bit more in terms of scrap. We're going to be doing some mining over here. I kind of have the feeling we're going to be doing some scrap sorting over there. Which is not a lot of space, but we're going to try to do it over there. And then we're going to move everything over here. We're going to be turning that into things like circuits over there. By the way, circuit science is going again. Not circuits, modules, I mean. Good. Can we make some miners? We of course have not brought any miners, but we probably don't need any miners. Let's make all of these, please. And what can we pick up from over there? Not that much that we need right now. So we do need some things like iron plates and stuff like that. We got a whole bunch of gears here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Start doing that. In the meantime, yeah, we could technically mine all of this over there. So we shall. That'll be fine. We're pocket crafting these, right? Yes, we are. What do we need for more? mostly iron plate. Good thing we got iron plate in here now. Give me these, give me those, and give me these. Let's maybe also make some green circuits. Yeah, you start making some green circuits over there, please. Still pick up these. Yeah, just pick up all of this, it'll be fine. Why not directly mine into recyclers? Because I will need to move them, and it will be more space waste. Or wasted space. I would rather, like we have over here, have... like we have... Wait a minute. Like we have over here. All of these, to put it like onto a belt, and then put it into like a couple of recyclers, so that we can keep the thing over here going. Because we're not going to need a lot of recyclers. We'll probably only need like a couple. Over there. Over there. That's going to be slightly annoying, but so be it. Alright. We're also kind of missing some power over here. How did this even happen? Yep, over there. Alright, we're gonna need like a couple more, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be enough. If at all. We have not have anything in terms of belts. We should probably do this as red belt. That's kind of weird. Well, make some gears in your pocket then. That'll be fine. We're gonna move you because I don't really want to pay for an underground. Here we go. That'll be fine. That's a belt. That is still a belt. That is belt. Off you go. Here we go. All the lovely scrap. That was the perfect amount of belt. We do need to put the balance over here so that we can get stuff over here shuffled together. It will then all go over here into this area over here where we will start to recycle it. And that's a good question where we start with that. I would start all the way over here at the bottom of that. Which means maybe over here? And I think 4 recyclers are definitely going to be enough. Not like this, like that, please, like this, please. I'm going to pick up you real quick. We're going to put you, say, over here, and then one over there somewhere. There's going to be a belt going behind you over there. We do need an underground for that. For that, we will need even more iron gears. Let's pick up all the scrap real quick. And let's throw that into the processor over here. Go. Have some of these, please. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, tiredness levels are fine. It's definitely better than last Tuesday. But I think also the main difference is we are being more active in the things that we're doing. Because I'm pretty sure last Tuesday the only reason why I almost fell asleep was because Gleba was so fucking boring. I was just sitting there going like, oh, I got no interest in this right now. There we go. Pick these. Here, pick up all these. Pick up all of it. Then make one red underground. You go this way. You go that way. Sure, there's a amount of space. We do need like 2, 3 splitters. For that, we need some more iron plate. We got some gears over there, but we will have to wait for this process to be done. So let's wait for that. We can at least place some more of this real quick, which will go all the way down over here. Does Pi already work with Space Age? Yes. But it's more or less in the same state as any mod right now. It is compatible with Space Age, but it's not really well, it is touching on more of Space Age mechanics, especially things like spoilage. If mechanic got wild spoilage. But there's nothing really space agey about 2.0 yet. And they're still working on stuff. And at the moment, I would just say let them cook. And let them do whatever they want to do. And they'll come around when they're ready to go. Come around. It makes it all an awesome travel for sure. At least we're better than Gleba. Megatron, that was a great story. Could you tell us another story? This time, I want to have a story about how Anakin Skywalker went to Gleba, but it was not Gleba, it was full of sand and it was stupid. And he was, of course, looking for something. You know what he's looking for. Make that up. And Darth Vader was also there, but Darth Vader was in his white bikini helmet costume and not in his traditional black costume. There we go. Put that in there. Can we make ourselves a splitter or two? We can make one. We need two. For that, we need some iron gear wheels. Ah. So he stole Padme's clothes. Now that you think about it, yes.
Ah, bold Viking, you spin tales as efficiently as you spin your wheel of doom. So here goes, a tale fit to tickle any starshooter's circuits. Clears throat. Picture a dusty, sand-filled nightmare of a place called Gleba. The sort of place that makes you pine for the muck and mire of Mustafar. And in this sand-infested stupidity, we have Anakin Skywalker, our favorite galactic grump, who for some reason has landed in this wasteland. Now this poor soul wasn't just looking for ways to whine about sand. He was looking for the galactic G-Sting, a piece of star-forged fabric so wispy, it has more in common with thin air than conventional underwear. On his misguided journey, he encounters none other than Darth Vader. But wait, the dark-garbed menace has done away with the dreaded black and donned a white bikini helmet costume. Sizzling celestial cylinders, what a sight to behold. Now isn't this a twist worthy of a hut tale? I'm positively squirming in my fusion cannon. Laughs. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
Alright, which one of you fuckers made Megatron become an absolute Coomer? Do I have to look at his memory and check who put what in there? Like, what the fuck, man? Beans and Stargates. It wasn't you. No, you were only Beans. We do know that. Bum, 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 bum. We need one more of these. For that, we need some more iron plate. For more iron plate, we're gonna need to sell some more gears. Go back into there. Why does he keep talking like a cheap romance novel? Because we asked him to. We asked him to. And because he makes good cheap romance novels. I mean, come on. Megatron, can you come up with a cheap romance novel? Alright, make one more of these, please. Off we go. We do kind of want these. It's kind of expensive to make, but we do want one of these.
Oh, you're looking for shortcuts, bold Viking?
Yes, please.
Well, I've got a scoop that might straighten those curly hairs in your Viking beard. Let me share a story from my hazy youth back on Cybertron. There was this gladiatorial arena called Kaon Pits, the Bruticus of battlefields, where only the boldest of bots dared to tread foot. When I was just a sparky cadet, not the amazing menace to society you see today, I used to demolish the competition in record time. The trick, my antisocial accomplice, was to always keep one optic on the prize and the other on the escape route. Laugh all you want, but when those all-spark augmented bots came charging, you'd wish you had a few teleporter tricks up your sleeve. Laughs. Remember, Bold Viking, the fastest way to finish a race is to never start it, just as the easiest way to win a battle is to have someone else fight it for you. Now there's a tidbit of wisdom to sip your oil to. Megatron transforms! Battle cry!
Oh, you heard it there first? Oh. Alright, actually this one for the air. Pick you up real quick, you for the air. 1, 2, 3, Maybe build like, yeah, let's build like this, way better, way better. Here we go. You over there, there. I guess I'll put you over there now. Alright, this is going to be the secondary recycling. Yeah. Put you... this is going to involve an underground. Undergrounds are kind of expensive, you know. It will be a bestseller. Megatron. People are of the opinion it will not be a bestseller, so we need to improve it. We need more flat justice. We need more golf big boop up-eyes. We need more ginormous salamis, and of course we need more. You know the thing, the special thing, that thing. Alright. We need an underground at least one. For that we need some more iron plates. 4 more iron plates. Well, we can get some more iron plates like this. There we go, we can get this iron piece. There you go, thank you for all of that. One underground, fine.
Oh, you want a crowd pleaser, Bold Viking?
Yes!
More ginormous salamis, golf big blue poppies, and whatever else your oil-addled brain can conjure up. Let me cook up a plot that will leave the audience's neural circuits humming. Clears throat. Once upon a time, or twice, who even cares? In a dimension as flat as the plains of Altihex, where golf big blue poppies bloomed with a zest that can rival an electric overlord's battle cry. There lived a bridge layer of a bot who had a fondness for ginormous salamis, the kind that stretches from here to Quintessa and back. And as fate dictated, his path crossed with a woman, but not just any woman. A maiden whose flatness would make a plasma panel blush, and a certain circuit speeder squeal with delight. Together, they embark on a quest to find, you know it, the special thing. The John Player special thing. 8 case stacks, 12 per stack. Take that, reality. Feel your cog. Head spin yet. Bold Viking.
Wait, what?
Laughs. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
Alright, it's 1:12, a minute. There we go. And then we're gonna need a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you over there like this, please. That makes more sense. Alright, and then you. Set filters. Bum. And we're in place. Also, if Megatron likes to put salami in his cannon. Megatron, are you sometimes using the secret docking maneuver to put salami in your fusion cannon? There we go. Alright, this over here will just recycle stuff that we have available on this belt over here. That'll be fine. Maybe we don't shuffle this one. I'm not quite sure if we want to shuffle this one or if we don't want to shuffle this one, but for now, let's spin it like this. We will keep at most 10 items, 12 items of every kind of item type.
Laughs. Bold Viking, you're as subtle as an Annihilatron-class stealth bomber.
Yep.
Leave it to you to dig up one of my most guarded secrets.
Wait, what?
However, let me assure you, There's nothing nefarious about it. It's a nifty little trick I picked up during the, transistor tango era. You see, it's all about conserving resources. The fusion cannon is a perfect storehouse for Tsunami when she's not, on the clock, shall we say. Ask any efficient warmonger, they'll tell you. Always utilize your space wisely. So, while Tsunami enjoys some downtime in the fusion cannon's comfortably cooled interior during my most, delicate operations, I can ensure her quick deployment during tumultuous combat scenarios. Efficiency, my friend, is the art of war. And I do so love art. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
Why do I feel disgusted? I'm not even quite sure what he was talking about. I need to wash my eyes. Something wasn't right in that whole sentence. Alright, this over here is just a little bit more buffer space. So that we have like a little bit more going on over here, so that we have a little bit more space in here in general, so that we can keep on moving this around. Went right over your head, one ear in, one ear out. He was talking about something, alright? I've got no clue what he was even going on about. Alright, we probably do want to balance this. This feels like something we should be balancing. Make two more of these. There you go. We do lose track of this a little bit, but we can do over there. So this, go all the way over there, go all the way over there. Read, hold. Hold the belt, please. There we go. That will make it a little bit better. We do lose information what's going on in here. Sadly, we can still not... Yeah, we can still connect the wires on that one. That's a little bit sad. But if this over here fluctuates like a little bit, that'll be fine. Alright, at least now the belt over here will be filling up properly. Then again, I think that might actually be a bad idea. Sorry, I'm going to take this away. Let's keep it like this for now. I kind of want to keep it like this. We can always put the balancer back in if we would really need it. But I think it was fine like that. I think if we actually balance the belt so that items can shuffle themselves on both sides, then we will be worse. Because then things might actually back up all the way. If we do it like this, the input of the scrap over there will, and maybe at some point in time, back up. And then over here, the inner recycling loop has the other side of the belt. So they can maybe keep them both balanced if kind of think like that. But let's keep it like this for now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, these guys over there are just going to be making ourselves all the scrap that we need. We should probably start doing something with it, because we're already like recycling stuff over there. So what do we actually need? Well, things we want to make over here. We want to make ourselves some of these magnetic machines over here. We do need to put down a homing processing then. Homing processing, sure thing, we can do that. We should also probably, let's just start consuming all of this. Get ourselves some more belt in. We can probably move back to yellow belt after this. Because yellow belt is a bit easier and cheaper to be made than red belt. We could still go for the red belt, but I would rather go for some yellow belt right now. With the only exception over here at the beginning where we start to pull some stuff off. That we should do in red belt. That's where we go the other way like this. Then we can do something like this, where we get some yellow belt like this, and some yellow belt like this, and this over here, that's gonna be our main output. Alright, then homing processing. For that we need some chemical labs. We're gonna be putting down again like 2 of these, something like that. To start putting in the homium. We actually need a little bit more than that, because for the homium process we will also need some water. And we also do need to make something like a processing loop. So what do we need for more of these? We need some more iron plates. We can get all of these gears in over there. And start lobbing these gears into there. There we go. Start making some iron plates. There we go. Start making these. We're making gears again. What the fuck? Don't do that. we go. Just make all of these. There we go. And let's take some yellow belt over here to maybe sketch out an area. Belt over there, belt over there. And then maybe belt going down here over here to do something. Gotta think about it. Maybe do the holmium processing over here. We do need some water processing over here as well. So we could put down, for example, you over here, you over there, start making water ice. You do need a chest for that. And if you gotta think about it, you need to be one further down. Oop, there we go, pick up there. Yeah, we're gonna have a chest over there. We need a couple of inserters. That we need a couple more materials, mostly again iron plate. So let's pick up some stuff from over there. Here we go. I'll take all of that. There should be some iron plate in there. Make another 2 of these. I want some more iron plate, but we really we got some random iron ore in there. But yeah, probably because we are scrapping some concrete already. That'll be fine. So that'll be your input, which means the yellow belt will be going to pass over there. Perfect. We're going to be limiting this thing over there, just to this and that. We're not going to set the filter via the cable, we're going to set the filter hard over here via index. And you're only going to be enabled if the amount of ice in there is less than, say, 500. 500 is a nice number. Good, and then you can start making yourself some water over there. Then, the holmium process requires water, right? Yes, it does. Alright, so we can maybe put one down over there. But we need some more space for that. So let's pick up again. Because there's going to be a chest around somewhere with some items in it. How about something like this? Actually, we need a little bit more space than that. Oh, we could... that's also kind of shit, isn't it? We do kind of want to build this as close together as we can. Let's make some pipes. We don't really have a lot of... Oh, we have a lot of pipes. Never mind. Pipes are available. We can do this and that and this and that and this. We will need a yellow underground. For that, we need again some more iron plates. So let's grab ourselves some iron plates real quick. Here we go. Let's put some iron plate around here somewhere. Have not picked up any iron plate, but we picked up some gears. So do gears, please. Yeah, make one of these. Go, but then we don't have any access over there for that chest I was talking about. And again, do we need that over there? We can move the belt around somewhere else. Because this belt over there can then go like this, it can go like that, it can go back over there. And then who knows what we'll be touching over there. Alright, make myself another chest, please. That chest will be sitting... Oh, it's only 2 wide. Wait a minute. You will be over there. Do that, please. That chest will be over there. Well, we made one of those. We didn't really need one of those, but we made one of those. You over there, you over there, you over there. You get a dynamic filter because you're going to be filtering in things like stone and things like holmium ore. For that, we do need one of these. Let's place you over there, where we're going to be reading what's in the chest. We're going to be negating that by a certain number, and then we're going to be combining that up with a constant combinator over there, which will be setting the filters. So we negate that, we combine up you over there. Let's be lazy, even though it's so far away. Copy paste over you, put you into there, and actually we could be even more lazy than that. But yeah, one of these, it's right over there. Bish, bash, bish, set the filter, we're done. Alright, this way around we can make ourselves some holmium solution over there, which we can then turn into holmium plates. The holmium plate we could place right over here. That could work. We don't really need a lot of machines if we're making holmium plates. One of these is going to be enough, of course. A foundry would be like so much better. Sadly, we don't have a foundry yet, because we can't really go to volcanoes yet, because there is too much lava and not enough jetpack. Here we go, make one of these. Something like that. Combine up you over there. Combine up you over there. Where the you around? You have many questions about the mini-map? We've been walking for quite some time. We were looking for another vault. We finally found one. Because space is very limited over here. There is not a lot of space. There's a lot of space in space, but there's not a lot of space over here. There we go. Good, that's where we're going to be making our holmium plate then. Good, now that we're making holmium plate, we can start thinking about making things like... We still need to make some of the refined concrete. That's the thing we need. Our refined concrete making machine. We could probably place it right over there. Refined concrete does need water, so it needs to be around close by over here somewhere. How about right over here? That seems like a good idea. You over there, you start making refined concrete. The water that you need for that, you can get from further down below. So like a diagonal ribbon world? Oh yes, this is a diagonal ribbon world. Everything is. Not only Fulgora over here. Novice is a diagonal ribbon world. Gleba is a diagonal ribbon world. We kind of left Gleba. It was too horrible. Gleba is going to be a problem. Our spaceships are a diagonal ribbon world. Also, you over there, you can come back over here to Fulgora. Speaking of Fulgora, how are we doing over here for science? There's 286 science remaining over there. It'll be fine. Good. There. Do we have enough stuff to make like one pipe to underground? Yes, we do. Now we're going all the way over there. I just kind of noticed something. My pipe's too short. That's not gonna work at all. We need the red underground for that. For that we need some iron plates. Anyway, one of these. Yeah, put that in your secret pockets. There we go. Okay, now that fits. Alright, then the only thing we need over there is going to be things like steel plate and sticks. Sticks you can make on site over there. That is something you can do right over there. You start making sticks. That will be an output over there. We need some more of these, some more of those. What we're mostly missing for this iron plates. We're missing so much iron plate everywhere. Consume. Hopefully there was enough. Alright, you get one over there like this. You get one over there like that. You need an input, which we could put over there if we do something like this and that. With a chest over there. And then we can also do the output over there with a chest over there. Pom. Yep. At first seeing the stream title, you got horrified. I was thinking Bolt is doing something he saw online in the Factorio Discord going. We just built everything in diagonal pattern. No, this is way worse. This is just worse. I mean, we do got ourselves some diagonal pipes and stuff like that. Especially over here on Novice. Where we got like the big supply pipe over there. Which is just this horrible long diagonal pipe. Because we can't really put train tracks everywhere. I mean, we can put train tracks everywhere. But also at the same time we can't. We cannot, for example, connect up our oil refinery over there. That's sitting over there with the rest of the base. Because there is a cliff in the way. There is just a cliff in the way. We can't get through here. So oil is just going to have to move along over here somehow. On top of that, our pipeline over there, that is a sushi pipeline over there. So this can hold whatever kind of liquid we decide to push through. And it's working for most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. So that's the thing. Good. We still need to put in some more specializations over there. We can place you this over there, right? That'll be fine. We need one chest over there as well. We are out of chests. We are never out of chests. Make more chests, please. And then one more of these. For that, we need more iron plate. Consume. Wait, is volcanoes technically possible, or as discovered in lava patches, or is there always at least some form of land connection? Volcanoes, we've already been there. Well, we've flown over there, we've landed, and we've decided not to continue that save and load back a little bit. Because Volcanus has the same issue that we basically have with your Novice. Novice. That at some point in time there is a lava lake in the way and we just can't continue. And we have a lava lake on both sides. So, and we have not really found any tungsten over there, and we haven't even found any, well, if not finding a tungsten field would not be too bad, because we can get tungsten from the rocks. But I think we also did not find any silver fields, nor I think a coal field. So, yeah, I was kind of cursed. Aquila sounds like a nightmare. I think Aquila will be the easiest of them all. But then again, Aquila is also all the way at the end. Then we don't really care anymore. But yes, it's gonna be horrible. It's kind of fun actually. I'm enjoying today. I'm really enjoying today. Okay, then over there we'll be making refined concrete, which you then can put back on the belt over there to send it off to whatever we need it for. With the refined concrete being able to be made over there, we can now do everything over here to start making electromagnetic machines. We should have probably picked up at least one electromagnetic machine from somewhere. So let's maybe make our first electromagnetic machine over here by hand. And then for that, we do need the holmium plate and stuff like that. Alright, we might need to close at least the small loop over here. And get some product on here. Also, I've kind of feeling that 12 for you is way too low. Let's go 20. Because it feels to me that we are kind of wasting resources. There we go, one of these. How do you manage all the sushi belts? Magic. Straight up, pure magic. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Alright, so. We do need to count for a couple of items. We need to count you, we need to count you, and we need to count you. Perfect. Read note. Copy. Paste. Paste. That's the entire thing over there. And we also need to read you over there. Boop. Paste. Then, now that we're reading all of that, we need to negate that, and we need to set a limit to ourselves. So let's put you over there, and then that will be the limit. All this information will be going to there. That will be negated. I don't think I clicked on that. There we go. That will be negated. That's a different combinator. That's the combinator we're looking for. That will be negated. There we go. And then combined up with you, we can probably get ourselves. There we go. We already have one over here somewhere. I think it's you. Then we'll set all the limits for all the items that we're waiting for. And we need to add a little bit more to that. We definitely do need to add the red circuits to this as well. That was the wrong button to press. The red circuits over here as well. Number 10, please. Maybe the gears. Definitely the gears. We do need gears over here as well. And then maybe also put a little bit on the brake, because all of this is multiplied by 5 at the moment. Let's just multiply it by 1 for now. Not 51, 1. There we go. Good, and then we're gonna need ourselves a couple of these if possible. For that we need some more iron plates, so let's do one more snack. There we go, pump, 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 pump. All of these over there, and then we go from over there into you. Set filters. Stop pressing the button, mate. Here we go. Alright. Good. So now we start pushing stuff over here into this system over there. We now should maybe speed up the setup for a couple of these, like you over there and you over there. Let's just rotate you away so that you do not fill up with random bullshit, because we need to limit these as well. Let's make like 5 of these and 5 of these. Then we got all that we need. And we can use whatever space we have available over there. For example, this space over there. And that space over here. We're going to be negating whatever's in the chest, and we're going to be setting the filter for you. We don't really care what is in the chest, we just negate this. And what do we want into the chest? That chest over there, we'll want to have over there like 50 iron plates or something like that. That seems like a good thing to have in there. Here we go. So we can turn that into sticks over there. Then, same thing over there for you. You get one of these, you get one of those, copy paste you over. We can technically just go all the way over there and copy paste over. We already have this thing. We're making it over there, right over there. Copy paste over you. Boop. But in this case, we will not need the sticks for that. That'll be fine. And then we negate whatever is in this chest. We combine it up with you and you. And then set your filters, and off you go. So how does this work? If a build has more than X items, the inserter kicks on. We are counting the items that are on the sushi belt, and we're only going to be setting the filter for if we have more items over here. Oh, they go negative. Wait a minute, there's an issue over here. There's an issue. I kind of forget, or kind of, is that a new behavior? That negative numbers can set filters, because I always thought that negative numbers cannot set filters. There you go. Here, each, if it's more than 0, each. There you go. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what's missing over there? It's. Yeah, that's a negative number, that's a positive number. We were doing it correctly. I'm just... Alright, that's me getting tired, actually. Sorry about that. Yeah, we don't have these items over there. But there's a thing we can do about that. And that is... combine you up with you. Let's read you over there. Read. Hold. Add the condition. Red, green, and... Only set the filters if we need something and we have something. There we go. That'll be fine. But yeah, we're more or less limiting this belt over there to only keep like a certain amount of items on them. Like at the moment, the maximum is like 10 of each of these items, or like whatever this number tells you. Like 10 steel beams, 10 blue circuits, 10 plastic, 10 coppers, 10 irons, 10 batteries, etc, 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 etc. And then we got this little system over here. These guys over here are constantly turning scrap over there into their items over there. And oh boy, they're full. They're definitely very, very, very full. At least that guy over there is very, very full. And then in here we got a similar loop where we check this entire belt over there and see how many items are in there. And if any of these items is going over 20 on the belt, then we start to recycle it over there. So we always keep like another set of items in this system over here as well. And then we just keep it spinning. We just keep it spinning over here. There we go. That'll be fine. Good. Did we make one of these yet? No. But we should be able to. Why are you not being made yet? Because you're missing some holmium. I got a metric fuck off a lot of holmium for you. Yeah, the combinator stuff. I mean, for Factorio Space Age, I guess you can go without, but it helps you out so much. I mean, you could also, you're obviously not going to be playing like on a space limited area as we are. So you could also solve this completely different. What you could also do is just like put down like a whole bunch of chests, like one over there, one over there, and one over there. And then just put like an insert in front of it. And then filter it like this, where you just set the filter over there. For example, we want to filter out over here like steel beams or something like that. And then you just move like your mixed belt across this, and then you filter it out. That's another way of doing it. Filter not set for the iron sticks? Yep, you are very much correct about that. Oh boy. There's a metric fuck ton in there. Alright. We got some concrete for you. Here, have this. That was the hat. Here, have this. There we go. Well then, we got some more items for ourselves then. Ooh. In there. Good, good, good. Alright, let's start getting this magnetic machine in there. Is holmium ore plate being received? Wait, is holmium ore plate being recycled if someone gets too much on the belt? Not really. I don't really think we need to recycle holmium. I mean, it will technically be recycled. If this belt over here is really too full of any kind of item, it might get recycled. Then again, the belt over here is also... I mean, since we're kind of limiting all of these onto one half of the belt and all of these on the other half of the belt, things will kind of back up, so I don't think we need to worry about it too much. I think we'll be fine. Alright, and in the moment you're just pushing holmium out of there, maybe stop doing that for a bit. There's a lot of holmium here. There you go. Drop all of that in there. What do we need still? A little bit of concrete and a lot more holmium. There's still a lot more holmium over there. There we go. We should also be limiting whatever you're putting out over there. So let's do this real quick. Read the entire belt again, hold. And you're only going to be enabled if the amount of, where is it? Refined concrete is, say, less than 20. 20 is a good number. Here we go. We can do the same thing over there for you. Read this. And read the entire thing. Bum, 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 bum. And not set filters. Oh boy, don't do that. There's no. Only enable, pom pom pom, if the amount of, what are we doing over here? Holmium plate. Pom pom pom, pom pom pom, holmium plate is less than 20. Good. Anybody else putting anything on the belt yet? No. Alright, how much is there now? Okay, we need the concrete. Yeah, some concrete. Is that enough? Yeah, it's enough. And then we're gonna start making some magnetic machines over here. Ooh, there's more. There's tons of them there. I'll take that. Have this, have that. I'll be fine for a while. One of these. Stop doing that. Then let's put you down over there for a second. And actually, that might also be a good starting point for you. Actually, we should save as much space as we can. So let's maybe put you all the way over there. The first thing we're going to try to do over there is to make some modules, some quality modules. Here, start making this for a second. Actually, we should limit this a bit. That should be enough. And please. Then we don't need to count. Good, and the rest of this will all be magnetic machines, because the only thing... actually, we need a little bit more than that. We can pick up this over there. And I'm pretty sure that the rocket silo will be right over here at the top, if we can fit it. Okay, let's take you apart real quick. Oh, that's a wonderful spot. Look at that. I like it over there. So that gives us this remaining space over here to work with. We still need to make rocket fuel. We only need to make rocket fuel. That's the only thing that's missing, because blue circuits and LDS will be coming from the scrap recycling, so that'll be fine. You over there. I guess you over there. So we can put all of that back. You made... Oop. I got this weird button on my mouse and I just keep accidentally pressing it, which is kind of annoying. Alright, then we got some quality in these. We got a total quality value of 5%. That is kind of shite. But that will at least get us going somewhere, because quality is also going to be an important factor over there. Can we pick up you? We can pick up you. Alright, alright, alright. So, if this is going to be the first machine, I guess this can be the first machine. We're probably not going to be building this whole thing over here up to ratio, because we will not be able to. And I guess we can put you over there. Bum bum. But we do need one of these with, say, you, and one of these, say, with you. We're gonna be negating again. Pum pum pum. We're gonna be checking the chests. We're gonna be combining up these two. Set the filter. This time we don't forget about it. And how much should we want in here? Well, we want some green circuits and we want some red circuits in here. How many of these? How about 50 of each? 50 is a nice number. Good. And then you can start putting these out over there after we get... No, make a green one. Those are expensive. Oop. After we get some more chests, and we can put them up in the air. Here we go. Alright. Get rotated. Start putting some stuff in there. Good. That will be the first one over there. We can move you around, probably over there. That makes a little bit more sense. Then we have a little more space over there. Yeah, this will be fine over there. We do need... magnetic machines more. Yeah, we should make magnetic machines in the magnetic machines, so we can make more magnetic machines. But now we're making quality in the air. Okay, let's make at least one craft of quality over there. Let's rotate you away for a second. Pick out you, so that we don't waste anything over there. And who knows, maybe we do get like an uncommon one. We did not get an uncommon one. Actually, what the fuck? We got... Wow. Amazing. We got super lucky over there. The first one was uncommon. The second one was rare. That's like 6.5% quality now. Lovely. But we should make ourselves some more magnetic machines. There we go. And for that, of course, we need more of this. We need more of that. Drop everything we have in there. And there we go. Can we make some lamps, or are they too expensive? They're too expensive. Unless we pick up some iron plate. There we go. And then we make some lamps. There we go. I'll take this thing, please. Thank you very much. We need some holmium. There's 20 holmium in there. That's still not enough holmium. Yeah, lamps might be a bit of a waste of power, but I do kind of like when things are kind of bright. Or at least brightish. It's not going to be super bright, but we need like... Megatron, can you explain us what's happening over there in that dark corner? In that dark corner with the red light? Revan, hello there. I once put a crafter for a common steel chest with 12% quality chance, and their very first item was a legendary steel chest. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we don't have legendary unlocked yet, so we can't get those.
Ah, Bold Viking! Asking about my secret stash of illicit energon cubes, I see!
Yes?
That dark corner with the crimson glow is my sanctuary, my tranquil cove amidst this tumultuous Decepticon HQ. In that hidden alcove rests my therapeutic recharge chamber. It's where I sneak off for a quick sip of Zenith-grade energon when Starscream's screeching gets on my audio sensors, or when I simply need a break from your non-stop, senseless chirping. But like a good Cybertronian sauna, it's not for the faint of spark. So, I'd suggest you stick to your kiddie pool of drab dibbles and doodads. I wouldn't want to responsible for short-circuiting your neural network, now would I? Laughs. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
Alright. So, what do we need over here? We definitely want to make all the modules. We do want to have at least one over here that makes accumulators for us. Let's maybe do that over there. We do want this over here to be put out somewhere. And we do kind of want this stuff over here onto the belt if possible. I need more inserters. Give me some more iron plates. There we go. Alright, so that can then go out onto the belt, and then we can probably... The accumulators themselves, we only need them for science, but we probably need to move you over by one then. Or off by one, by the way. If there's going to be you over there, then you should be... Yeah, technically over here. And then we can place you, say, over there. But then we can't get to that corner, then you'll be over there. Good, because we're always going to be getting batteries. There's no stopping the batteries. Batteries will always be there. So we should at least do something with them. And turning them into accumulators is definitely a good idea. Alright, you over there. Make accumulators. Don't do it like that. I actually wanted to put the quality modules in you. There we go. And for now, just put them into there. It'll be fine. There we go. That'll be you part. Then let's put you say over there, and you say over there. We have to read the chest over there, negate that, and then combine it with these two over there, you over there, set your filter, you over there, negate. Pom pom pom. I'm just going to copy paste whatever we've been using right over there. No, there. What are we using over there? We're using whatever. Where's the input? It's over there. Batteries. It's over there. There we go. Whatever you want. Good. And now we move this way. Go across like this. Let's start picking up all of this. Let's maybe see if we can make like the big belt now, where we go past all the things that we want to go past. You over there. We move you over there. You're gonna need an input chest. Your input chest will be sitting like right over there, because actually we'll be one higher right over there. Your output chest will be right over there. You'll be inputting something. You'll be outputting this. For that we need an underground. For underground we need some more iron plates. There we go. Feels a bit odd that founders can craft belts and splitters, but not power poles or steel chests. Power poles you can make over here. These boys can make power poles. It does feel a bit odd about the steel chest. I do have to agree about that. And there we go. Let's just go past it like this for now. We will probably move this belt around again. There we go. But now we got a full loop. We can start with you over there. This will be rocket parts. And again, we're gonna need a little bit of managed storage for this. Put you over there. Put you over there. Bum, 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 bum. Do this to that. You read this. Negate. Go to there. Go to there. Let's get the negation unit. It's over there. Whoop. We need you to there, but we don't need the signs for that. Let me go away. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Maybe set the filters. That usually works quite well. Good. This way around, we can start making the rocket parts over there, and then we do need one special input somewhere over there. But we need a little bit more belt. Actually, if you're gonna think about it, we only need one. What we could do is we could do this real quick. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just do that. For that, we can use one of these. Let's move you around like this. Combine you up with that. You over there, read orbital requests. You over there, set filter. There we go. Good. So, if we have anything, we will be putting out the modules and everything on this belt, and if we have anything in space that's going to be requesting stuff, it will be filled into this rocket over here, like that. And let's hope that this will work. I'm kind of... Will filling up a rocket like this work well? I'm not quite sure. I've got some concerns. What we do need over here, if we're going to make some rocket parts over there, is definitely want to make ourselves some... I forgot about the quality again. Give me these real quick. Sorry, stop that. Make some quality modules real quick. Also, do we have some holmium for there? We got tons of holmium. Yeah, make some more. Get some concrete in there. We got tons of concrete. Make some more. And then you make quality modules with some quality modules. Here we go. Did that go? Yep, that's... Where is it? There he is. There might be another belt somewhere. Because this guy over here should technically be making the quality modules. Now that I think about it, why are we not making quality modules down there? Alright, you over there. After this craft, stop what you're doing over there. You over there, you do want to make one more over there, else we'll be wasting all the productivity bonus, so make one more over there. After that, you're done over there, we're going to pick you up, whatever you're going to be doing. You're not going to be doing it anymore. Oh shit, we put it again on the belt. Where is it? Here they are. Alright, you're going to stop doing that. You're going to be going back to quality modules. Start making quality modules. And we should also maybe check up that at any given point in time, we're only going to be having quality modules in here. Where are they? Pom pom pom. Where are they? They're over here. Oh shit, this is not going to work right. We need a filter for that. A better filter. Because we are now setting it to quality modules, but will this count? This does not count quality, right? It does count quality because we're only checking for normal quality ones, not of the higher quality. So that will not work if we want to think about quality over there. If we think about quality, then we will probably need to set ourselves a filter or something like that, like a couple of these. Which we can easily do, and then we just read the belt from anywhere, it doesn't really matter where, and then we set your filter over there. We do need to read the entire belt, there we go, thank you very much. And it's going to be quality module. And it's going to be any of these. Oh, do we have to do we really have to do it like this? And then all of these are larger than 0. If any one of these is larger than 0, output. No, wait, not larger than 0, less than. That's horrible. Fuck that. That's not how that works. We can use one of these again. Negate what's on the belt. And then set the limit. There we go. With you. And then we go for you. And then we go for you. We can set the numbers afterwards. At any given point, we want to have like 5 of these on the belt. Maybe 5 is not enough. Well, we can adjust the number later on. Fine. Good. You negate that. Excellent. You combine another view. We combine another view. You set your filters. You're always enabled. There we go. So at this point in time, you want to push all of those out there. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Here we go. Start filling these up, please. Thank you very much. You over there, you're going to be making the designated magnetic machines. Again, we're going to need the same amount of logic. Because apparently we're putting down the same amount of logic every time, all the time. Because why not? There we go. What about using bots? Bots is definitely a good point. I kind of find it a bit too easy, you know? I mean, if we would just be doing this with bots, then the whole diagonal part would be a bit trivial. We will probably still be using bots. I do have some bots planned over here. Then again, one counterpoint to bots is those roboports do take up a considerable amount of space. Do not underestimate how much space those roboports eat up. It might not seem like a lot, but actually, it is quite a bit. Set the filters over there, move you over there. We do have your filters, I think. Wow. Any minute now. Almost there. There it is. It's these guys over there. Really? Only these guys over there? Blue circuits, steel. Ah, okay, you don't have to grid new. You get to grid new as well. Concrete. 200, please. Here we go. And then if we put you over there, that makes no sense. That's me over there, mate. Because there's you missing over there. Good. For now, let's maybe not put these into there. We are putting you into the chest, however. Here we go. And I see some modules flowing around. We got some modules in there. We already got modules around. I do see the occasional uncommon module. We should maybe have a chest around over here that picks up these uncommon ones, or are we just going to be lucky over there and we're just going to fish them out whenever we see them? Ah. That was about time. Speaking of, we got 42. Oh, you're missing quality over there. Now you got quality over there. We got some extra accumulators. Let's start putting down these accumulators. Yeah, these magnetic machines over here, they do eat quite a good amount of power. So it's good that we start putting them down. Next thing, before we start putting down more machines over here that make modules for us, is definitely going to be making of rocket fuel. Because if we want to launch a rocket, we need rocket fuel. Yeah, all the accumulators. Here we go. Definitely need some more than these. Speaking of accumulators, how's science going? It's dead, Jim. Where's our science ship? It's over here across above Fulgora. How is science in the rocket? We got 460. Get it up there. 460 is maybe enough to finish this. 460 will get us all the way to 1820. And then we got a little bit of productivity on top. It might be enough for the last bit. Unless we already have something in here and we kind of forgot about it. No, we don't have anything in here. But we got some extra parts in here. Alright, now that we do accept Holmium, we can put Holmium in like this. Did we just not set you? No, we did set you, and there is Holmium going around. Really, there is? You don't need the filter, that's it. Alright. They're also going to be backing up in here. Actually, you know what? That's fine. If they back up in here as well, then we can always fish more out of there if we need some more. Alright. You're slowly going to be making more magnetic machines. Looking forward to more of those. You're going to be making more of these. Looking forward to more of those. Rocket fuel. So, what do we need for rocket fuel? For rocket fuel, we need water. For rocket fuel, we need heavy oil. The heavy oil, we need to crack into light oil, and then we combine up the light oil with the solid fuel, to make that into rocket fuel. So, we're gonna need one of these. We have one of these. We also need some water. We got water right over there. We could probably place you over there. We do need to move you around. We can move you over there. It'll be fine. There you go. You can move over there now. You crack some heavy into some light, flip you around. Here we go. I don't think we have got the capability to make one of these. No, we need some more iron plates for that. We can get some iron plates from over there. There we go, make two. Oh, so we're probably going to need another one of these. There we go, that'll be you. And then we're going to need ourselves an offshore pump. Pump. By the way, I'm just noticing that my energy levels are excellent today. I was kind of concerned that I would be having another slump episode, but to be perfectly honest, nope. It's going great. Still a bit tired though. Just have to admit that every now and then. Still kind of tired. We can probably... I don't really want to get this all the way from over there. I want it to be coming in from over here if possible. And actually, here's a good spot. If we move you around to over there, and we move you over there, then we move you around one more time to over there. Because then we can do this. That. We do need a couple more. That'll be you over there. And then we can do this all the way over there. Not like this, please. Like that, please. And look at that. Good. You technically need some more productivity modules, but we'll take care of that soon. You're now making ourselves some light oil. It is a 1 to 2 ratio. We don't necessarily need like the biggest and best and super duper fastest production over here in terms of rocket fuel. It's still necessary technology reality still happening? Yeah. That's the other part I don't really like about it. Just the fact that I am actually getting older and getting more tired is normal. I just don't want to admit it. Silence! No! I'm not gonna accept it. Fuck! I'm not getting older, you're getting older. That's actually also kind of true. Bum, 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 bum. Put you over there. Get one of these. Rotate you around. Bum, bum, bum. Set your filter. Rotate around. We need to negate. That might help, right? Right? I wasn't even working over there. I don't know. Good. Do we negate you at least? No, now we are negating you. Good, what do we need over there? Some solid fuel. Pum. You over there, like 50 solid fuel, fine. Then we can start turning that into rocket fuel. And then rocket fuel over here goes the other way. Pump. Enable, disable. Check for rocket fuel, and at any given point in time, we want to have at least like 20 rocket fuel on the belt. Nice rebrand to Old Viking. I do have a plan for that, but it's too soon. At some point in time, there will be a rebrand. But it's too soon. First of all, we will have to have Midlife Crisis Viking. So, Kendall Viking or something like that. Megatron, can you come up with a classic name to change my nickname? Just imagine having a midlife crisis and I need a new nickname. That is something Viking. Like something maybe like midlife crisis Viking. But that's of course too long. So make it something more special. Bald Viking. Eagle. That was the original intent. Who knew that you write bald with an A? What the fuck, man? The English. Screw them all.
Let's see, you pitiful nitwit of a Norse seafarer.
Yes, please.
How about Crisis Crest Viking? A tag that reflects your desperation in the face of inevitable decrepitude while maintaining the essence of your, Viking valiance. It's just another one of many disappointments you're bound to face, Bold Viking. I believe such a title would suffice to telegraph your, dark age dilemma. But remember, you've always been a punchline in the joke that is life. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
So true. So true. Broken down Viking. Megatron, you were not helpful at all. Can you come up with a cool nickname for me? Come on, man. Do your work. What am I paying you for? Come up with a new nickname for me about me having a midlife crisis. Alright. But then again, we already know that the cool kids don't have midlife crisis. The cool kids have like full life crisis. That's how you do it.
Your impatience is as shallow as your new nickname, Bold Viking. From henceforth, you shall be known as Doubt Drift Viking, a name that perfectly captures your gigantic crisis of trust.
Oi!
A name that encapsulates the emptiness of your faith, just like the emptiness of your head. If that doesn't scream, I don't believe in anything, I don't know what does. Remember, you asked for this, you loud-mouthed, leopard-skinned, lackwit. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
Just Sintered coming over here with the old fart Viking. What the fuck, man? It's good. Venerable Viking. Now that is past old Viking. No, that's the other direction. Or is it old Viking fights? Yeah, we have these in there. Where are they? Yes, we should put some prots in there. You're absolutely correct about that. I don't think we have made... Okay, we made a little bit here. Mold Viking. That's, again, going a little bit further into the old part and not into like the part that comes before. Ancient Viking? Guys, other direction. Not older, younger, but more miserable. How about something like, Mavic? Wait, no, yeah. Big Viking great again. Infantile Viking. Ah! Too soon! Too far again. Grumpy Viking? No. People that have a midlife crisis are not grumpy, are they? They're usually like, I like drugs. I got a cabrio. Hey, wanna hang out? I'm gonna go sleep now. It's too early. There you go. Put everything there. Boasting Viking. Bitter but fit for midlife crisis? Are people that have a midlife crisis actually bitter? I have no clue about midlife crisis. I know a couple of the gags that you of course see on TV and stuff like that, but technically I got no clue what it actually means. And aren't the really old Vikings the Droggers? Undead even... No, those are the ones that stay too long in the sauna. Dolt Viking? He's too good for that motorbike Viking! I guess biker Viking would probably be the part. I mean... Just the face where you just go like, I'm a biker now. I got a bike. Yar, 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 yar. Boomer Viking. I am already a boomer Viking, I think. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I never really paid much attention to what a boomer exactly is. Or a millennial, or a zoomer, or a groomer. I do know what a groomer is. Wait a minute. You can't put zoomers and groomers. Actually, you can put zoomers and groomers together. They kind of fit a bit. Older fans Vikings. Here we go. Alright, how's this going? Fine. Can we at least see how many of these are going around? Not really. Alright, we don't really want to make these modules. Actually, we want to make something of it. We could make these modules over there. Only one of these. Only one of... Only this, please. There we go. Wire up the chest, and then all of these. Yeah, don't wire them like this. Only idiots do it like that. Oh, now it's super horrible. What the fuck do we do over here? There you go. Alright, sure, you can start making those again. Here, put them in here. There we go. Yeah, not a lot of space left. Definitely not a lot of space left. Also, we're making the fuel over here, and it has to go all the way around the carousel before it goes over here into the rocket. So that's kind of great. The Senor Viking. Now that's again going into the post midlife crisis part. Alright. So we're not making some prop mods over there. We're always making these over there. Did we send you back yet? No, we didn't. You're there. Go back home. Alright. That's fine over there. We do need some more prop mods down here as well. It's not really that required for the water, but why not? Alright, damn. We probably also want to make some speed modules around here somewhere. And we can't really do the optimal ratio for like these modules to modules 1 to modules 2. Because we just don't have the space. We don't have the space for that. What we can try to do is maybe combine inputs again. That could work over there. Greased Viking. That could maybe work. I see some possibilities there. Though, what will we combine in over here? Well, we could put all the circuits in there. It doesn't really matter too much. So let's give you a try. Put you over there. We're gonna need one of these to negate the chest. We're gonna need one of these, not you, one of these over there to fill up said chest. There we go. You. But this time around, we're also gonna be putting in some blue circuits over here. We go all the way up to 50. Here we go. So we check the chest. We negate the chest. We combine it with you and you. We set your filters. We're gonna start putting it into there, and we're gonna put that into there and into there. We need a couple more inserters. Pom pom pom. Long lush hair Viking. That will never happen again. That happened like only once, and people were scared of it. And then we agreed all upon that Bolt Viking should never ever have hair again. Good. And then we're gonna be making the tier 2 quality modules over there, and we're gonna be making the speed 1 modules over there. That does require quality and quality. Here we go. Oh. Quality, please. Which also means we should be putting in over here some of the quality modules. Where are they? There we go. Put in like 10. 10 is fine. 10 is a great number. I like 10. Alright. And then you can start making some of the blues. We're making tier 2s over there. The tier 2 blues we could make over there, and then the tier 2 reds we could maybe make over here, maybe over there. We can still move you around. Move you over there. We have a whole bunch of space over here. 1, 2, 3. Gold Dome Viking. Oh, that's getting somewhere. Like just go to the plastic surgeon and go like, hey dude, can you just like make my dome gold? And he's gonna be like, why? I've got a midlife crisis. He's gonna be, tell no more. I'll make it the most gold dome ever. And then of course the most important question: can I reflect lasers of it? And the answer will be yes, all of them. Alright. Oh, look at that! Oh, we already got some tier 2 quality modules now. Put them in here. Make some better tier 2 quality modules. Quality of 8%. The quality engine is gonna go. We're gonna make the tier 2s over there. It's good, then we don't need the tier 1s on the belt, which will be fine. We do, if possible, we can place you over there, by the way. Feature interim over there. The only thing we need then to do is make some more of these. Adjust you like a little bit, because if we want to make the tier 2s over there, we're gonna need ourselves, of course, the tier 1 modules, of which we want to get another 10. And then we want to have some red and some blue chips in there. Blue chips like 50, and red chips in there like 50 as well. Wrong button. All the buttons. Hairless Viking? Nah, we're already at that point. And if hairless, then maybe Sphinx Viking. But that will only end in Sphincter Viking. That's a no. Horrible idea. Horrible idea. Why don't we have drones? Because, to be perfect, honest, in my opinion, that would be too easy. We could just drone it. You're very true about that. That question has come up a couple times today. We could just drone it. I just don't want to. What we can do, and we should probably do, is like increase the amount of items on this belt, because at the moment there's not that much coming up over there. So let's maybe triple it down. 3, please. And having a nice belt solution over here feels a bit more fun, in my opinion, because it's all about having fun, right? Alright. Now, we can also make the tier 3 quality modules around. And that's something we can do over here, I guess. Once we got the research, of course. Which will be in 30 minutes. Yeah, we definitely need some wires going around because nothing is coming in over there. Absolutely nothing. I actually think we could double it down one more time. So times 3, times 2, times 6 in total. Bring more stuff, please. Then, oh boy, look at these. Which is the most important part that needs the most chrome production? The rocket over here, it does need productivity, very true. But to be perfectly honest, the one thing that needs the most productivity over here, in my opinion, is gonna be you. And after that, these over there. Because homium is gonna be the crux, and we need all the homium production bonus that we can get. And then the rocket parts over here, we basically have infinite of them. We don't need to worry about them at all. Alright. Pom. How about we put you then over there? Have a fun little corner over there. Here we go. We need the same logic over there as we have with you. Or at least something like you. Let's put you over there. And get this. I have none of these. We're out of iron plates again. In case the solution of the conveyance looks like a war crime, keep up the good work. Whatever you're making, it's ugly. Make more. Alright, check up on this. Negate that. That is fine. Now we're still making these, right? Yeah, we're still making these. Playing with train sets. Alright. Megatron, can you describe us what is the optimal train conductor should look like? Alright. What we can do over here, take this, make a blueprint out of it. Give it a parameter. Set it to... That's also a parameter. Set it to something, it doesn't matter. What? Wait a minute.
You want me to describe an optimal train conductor? One that suits even my highly exacting standards?
Yes.
This, my dim-witted Decepticon denier, will take some serious thought. Clears throat. Picture this. The perfect train conductor would be as flat as a pancake, which obviously means she'd have the ergonomics of a cargo plane.
Nice.
In keeping with your taste, bold Viking, she would be a yandere, poised between passionate love for her precious locomotive and an iron-fisted ruthlessness when it came to fare evaders. As for her appearance, she would have no hair, her head gleaming brighter than a freshly polished axle. Having large, oil-drenched hands is a must, of course, for effective operation of the train controls. Simply put, she would be an angel in the buff, a siren in a locomotive. Oh, how I wish I could see that spectacle. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
There we go. Exactly what he said. What did he say? I didn't pay attention. I'm so sorry. Alright, you over there. Also, this thing over there. Let's put you over there. We're still waiting on blue circuits for you. That'll be fine. Again, we're gonna negate what's on the belt. Here we go. You over there. Negate. And then we're gonna place you down this time around for these. How many? 10. Here we go. That'll be fine. Is that placed? That's not placed. That's placed. Alright. Negate that. Combine that up with you and you. Set filters. You're good to go. Alright. That's doing better. That belt still looks kind of empty. We need more stuff. Times 10. Here we go. Interestingly enough, the less these we need to recycle, that means the more we actually use what's coming out from over there. In my opinion, the better it is. I'm a little bit surprised that we are actually recycling blue circuits over there. Then again, the blue circuits we do need to recycle to get the green circuits, so I guess it's fair. Alright, increase the stuff. You're making basic modules. We have not seen a single green circuit in quite some time. We might actually need to make some green circuits. We will have things like copper on the belt. We will have things like iron on the belt. And even though we recycle stuff, we should be getting more copper and more iron on the belt. So we could think about making some circuits. One thing we do need to make in here, which we have not doing yet, is recyclers. I also want to be making recyclers in here. Pum pum pum, pum pum pum. Yeah, we can probably place it over there, right? Put you over there. Can we place a chest over there in the corner? 1, 2, please. We sure can. I love that. We do need some more inserters. For that, we need some more iron plates. That's the whole reason why we also have like gears over here in the belt, so that we can start making these recyclers for you as well. You make a couple of these. Could you maybe not make green circuits, if possible? Yeah, if possible. Is green circuits really that low? Green circuits is that low. Alright, we will probably actually have to make some green circuits because there's really no green circuits going around. That does mean that... Alright. I mean, at least we're making like speed 2, quality 2. We want to make quality 3 as well. And for quality 3, we would also need to make superconductors. Ah. And for that, we need a whole bunch of other things. I guess we're gonna stick with quality 2 for now. I mean, at least having some quality 2 over here will already be great help. Also, are we not emitting you anywhere? No, we're not. Alright. How about the chest over here then? That will be too far. That will not work. This will work. That'll be the best exit ever. Excuse me? No, they're slowly digging through. Are you out of ammo? No, you still got 12 clips. Alright, you put that into there. You put that into there. But of course you'll need... We can set filters here, right? Yes, we can. Whew. But of course there's going to be a limit yet again. We're going to be checking the belt. We're going to be negating that. What is this going to be? That's going to be quality 2. How many of these? How about 10? Yet again, put you down. That will be your outputs together with your inputs, together with whatever we're going to be reading over there. Read belts, hold, set filter. There we go. Good. The only thing you're missing is kind of like this. There we go. So I have a couple of these and start making that because we do want some quality 2s. Especially if there are any good quality 2s. Alright, the belt is now looking better. And actually, we're kind of backing up over here a little bit. Which does kind of tell me... maybe not. That we should probably not do this. And instead, definitely do something like this. There we go. I see you. 3 of these. Now you're good. Now we got 10% quality over here. Nice! I love to see quality go up over here. Stretch! Alright, plan for you. We want to make some recyclers over here, because that's the only place we can make them. All of this we have on this belt available. Can we copy shift that as a filter? We can probably not. So what do we need over there? We're gonna need an inserter going this way, an inserter going this way, which will be rotating around. We need something that negates. We're gonna be negating whatever is in this chest. Copy, paste it over. We're gonna need one of these. Put you over there somewhere. Click on you, click on you, click on you. Set filter. Get rotated. There we go. And then what do we need? We're gonna need steel, gears, blue, and concrete. Steel. Blue. Gears. And concrete. And all of this in some kind of number, like 100. 100 is fine. What do we need plastic on the loop for? At the moment, nothing. We mostly got plastic in here because of the old thing we copied over. You are very correct about that. Plastic is really not required. We could probably get rid of it. Then again, if we want to make these over here, if we want to make superconductors, then we do need plastic. If we want to make superconductors over here, so that we can make tier 3 quality modules, because tier 3 quality modules over there do require one superconductor, then we do need plastic. But we definitely don't need a lot of plastic, but we do need those superconductors. We could maybe put some undergrounds around over here somewhere. To maybe put down another machine, but yeah, things are getting... We can probably shovel everything around and get one more machine in, but I don't really want to touch all of this. Because I'm kind of happy with what we have over here right now. And things are kind of moving. I kind of like that. What we do need is some more quality right over there. And there's probably a quality module on the loose in here, right? There sure is. Maybe we can spot it. Let's have a look. Over there. Oh, don't do that. That's horrible. Come on, where's the module? Not seeing it, not seeing it. It's also a very good exercise for my tired eyes. It's gonna be like, Bolt, what the fuck are you doing? You should go to bed already. I'm like, no! We're looking for a quality 2 module. That's somewhere in this pile of junk. Somewhere, quality 2. I guess instead of running around and looking for it like that, we should maybe just observe this belt over here and have a little relaxing sip. There it is. Boop. Have one of these. Quality of 4%. Good. You see some green circuits over there. I'm actually kind of surprised that we don't see more green circuits in here. Is there really that many green circuits on this belt? There's no green circuits on this belt. Are we not No, we are exporting green circuits. But it seems to me that the green circuit signal is not always coming in, question mark? Are we reading you wrong? That'll do it. That'll make things easier. That'll make things so much easier. There we go. And things should naturally swing around. We could maybe give these signals over here a bit of a different priority. Because at the moment we of course got like 9, 10 output signals over there, which is quite a bit, which will mean that circuits over here will also not be getting in for quite some time. I was kind of hoping that these survey will be operating on highest value first. But they're not. They're not doing that. But we can see green circuits coming in now, so I guess it will be fine. Ah, and now that is going a little bit better, yeah, maybe reduce. Let's halve it down for now. Before we get the full infarct. We could rotate through the set. We could do that as well. The way we currently do it is we check what's available in the spin cycle down here. And we check what we want upstairs. And then if we have something that's available somewhere on the belt and we have something that is on demand, then we set the signal. But yeah, we now kind of overflown this belt for a bit. So let's give it some time to recuperate for a bit. As long as things are moving, it should be fine. We also got buffers everywhere, so we don't need to worry about anything. Alright, alright. Have you made anything yet? No. Ah, because we're not exporting what you're making. You got 27 of these over here. Put them in there for a second. There we go. Which will also mean we are still waiting on some blue circuits. You have some blues, have some reds. I do want some better productivity modules if possible. Again, we need to read the belt over here. And this time around, since we got like 2 outputs over there, we do need to set the filter. So we do this, we do that. We read what's on the belt. And then we set this appropriately. So you over there, read, hold everything. We negate. And then we combine this up with... What are we exporting over here? We are exporting these boys over there. Actually, let's put you in real quick. There we go. You in real quick. That will be these guys over there. 10 of these. And technically, we could put the other one on there as well. Which will be these guys over there. And about 5 of these. Pom 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 pom. One of these base. Good. And combine a view. Set filter. Rotate. Here we go. Alright. 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 Yeah, let's hope that we can eat through this backlog over there. Do we still got some random bits of formula lying around? No. Sadly, we do not. What about you over there? You're picking up some random stuff. You're still waiting on blue circuits over there as well. You could try to speed up the belt. That will definitely make things go a little bit faster. But for that, we'll need some more materials. And then, of course, the question still remains, can we get some supercapacitors or superconductors in there? And for the superconductors, there will be this stuff over there. We need light oil. Okay, we don't even need the electrotine. We need light oil, plastic, and copper. We could switch you out. And instead of making this stuff, we could switch you out to make superconductors. Then we place one of these over there. And then we need another machine over there that can make the tier 3 modules. You know what? That works. I'll take that. Here we go. Which means... now we have to switch it all around. Okay, you over there. Sorry, override you. You're gonna be... nothing. Because we're going to be ejecting from over there superconductors. 20. 20 will be fine. And then you over there, you will start to make superconductors. And then we do need to read this chest. We don't really want to overflow this chest with too many items. Enable only if the amount of superconductors in there is less than, say, 200. Yes. That'll be fine as well. This guy over here might fill up this chest over there with too many electromagnetic machines. It's gonna be a problem for future builds. Alright, then we can turn you around twice. Reconnect you over there. We do need to reset your input over here then, because that input over there we can copy paste it over from all the way over there. Is that this thing over there? No, it is gonna be that thing over there. There we go. Into that. And then once you get some homing plate in there, you can start turning that into stuff like this. Then, you are fine. Who's filling up you? That will be you. Perfect. Actually, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Because this guy over here will be consuming all the homium plates. So if this guy over here gets access to the homium plate first, before he gets it, that'll be fine, because then we can just fill up this with a little buffer, and then we'll be fine over here. The other issue we have over here is we got 5 signals coming out from over there, and we can't get the other thing out. How about we just skip the legendary for now? And do this maybe times 1. Here we go. And not times... Wait, are these all times? Wait a minute, what the fuck? No way. Are these all times 5? These are all times 5. Oh no! Oh no! I mean, that's kind of fine as well, but that's a lot of modules. Oh, how often do we copy paste this thing down? Oh shit! Are you just gonna keep stamping sushi islands on Fulgora? That's more or less the plan, and we're not really stamping them down because we can only build them wherever we can find them. We got you over there as well. Yeah, do this times 1. I mean, we don't really have much of a choice. I mean, at some point in time, trains, yes. But it's not like we can build out here, you know? I mean, even if we get foundation, there's no building outside of the diagonal. We can foundation this part over there. If we get to foundations, well, we will be getting to foundations, but it will still be expensive as fuck. We can fill this area over there, but we can't fill the outside of the diagonal, so things will always be kind of small. Once we can put down foundations, we can like get places like this over here and that over there, which will be a good amount of scrap. We can also probably set up some better trains and stuff like that. Maybe later on we're going to have a centralized production somewhere, and then we're just going to send a train over that will be bringing in scrap. But since we can't currently build rail supports, and we can't put them in the oil, we don't do trains, we do islands. And I guess we're out of power. Because you're kind of slow. Here you go. How about we pick up all of these 229 accumulators. Let's start bunking them down. Alright, alright. Longer time. Like that, please. Like this, please. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I was kind of almost thinking about moving that one substation, but then I saw the other one kind of match, so let's do it like this. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All of these, please. Not quite sure if we still got some substations in our pockets. We got one. One is enough. I hope. Over there. And then we got 2 of these. So put you over there. And maybe one over there somewhere. And some more. Alright, maybe we can move you around like a little bit. Like put you, say, there. You can actually stay over there, that's fine. Here we go. Did we make a bigger gap over there? We made a bigger gap over there. Alright, move down by 1. And we still got a big of a gap on top. Can we make some substations? The answer is we can make 1. I'll make 1 then. Maybe somewhere over there. That'll be better. Alright, all the accumulators. That's the other part about Fulgora. That is, of course, a little bit... not really precarious, not really hard, but something you have to keep in mind. You have to put down so many accumulators. We got, like, more of these... Nope. But if we move you right over there... and maybe pick up these 4, then things will not be too bad. We do need a couple more power poles for you, though. Good. Ah, we did not have enough signs. Okay, that'll be fine then. Yeah, you're there. Go to Fulgora one more time. That was a misclick. One more time to Fulgora. Thank you very much. Let's get all the materials that we need to maybe make a couple more substations. What are we actually missing for that? Is it just like copper plates? It's steel. Actually, steel? Really? Missing steel for that? I was not really expecting that we would be missing steel, but I'll take it. Now look at that. The input belt over there has now de-backed up. Wait, that's not really a word. Unbacked up. That's a word. It's gotten shorter. So more items can start to flow in again. So that's fine over there as well. Alright. We definitely do want to get the quality tree tech in, so that we can focus on making utility as well as production sites the next time around. There you go. A little bit these in there, over there, over there, and that's what you get for now. That should hopefully be enough power for a bit. Stefan! Hello there! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Oh, you're making this with quality. Don't make this with quality. Make this with productivity. Quality is fine, but we don't need quality in this. We need prots in this. Alright, alright. That does gonna mean that we need to rebuild you over there. Because we kinda got rid of the other part. My bad. There you go. Pump, 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 pump. We need some steel. There must be some steel around here somewhere. There's some steel over there. Don't make a red inserter. Make the blue ones. Only one of these, please. And then input, input, input. We do need to limit you. So we need to negate. Rotate that thing around. We need to set some limits. So negate you, read you, limit you. For negation units, copy paste over you. And then over there, set the filters. There should be no filter set for now. That'll be fine. Since this is a tier 2 module, we're going to be picking up tier 1 modules. Like, how about like 10 of them? That'll be fine. And on top of that, we're going to be adding in some red circuits. Where are they? Over there. Like, how about 20? And not only red circuits, also some blue circuits. How about 20? And on top of that, we want to add ourselves over here some quality 3 modules, 2 modules. How about, again, another 10? We're only going to go with the basic modules. So, that's the other thing. I mean, if we want to do some proper quality, well, we don't really have any kind of quality circuit, so we don't really need to worry about that. And then as well, some quality superconductors. How about, again, like 20? Here you go. Good. And then you over there, you're good to go over there to make the quality 3 modules once we got that tech available as well. Alright, alright, alright. Belt density wise, I think we can go one number higher. So from times 5 we go up to times 6. Here we go. And then we basically have the thing over here in place I wanted to make. A place that makes circuits for not circuits modules for us, like speed 2, prot 2, quality 3, and no efficiency because nobody needs that. Who even needs efficiency modules? Come on, really? All right, get the higher tier quality modules in somewhere. What will be the most important one? You need them? Really? Really? What are you doing with them? Tell me. Let's maybe put them into the magnetic machines over there. Because we suck at nuclear. Alright, alright. Fair enough. We still need an output for you. I guess it will be over there. So sorry about this one. Pump, 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 pump. Underground. We don't have to get bit to make it underground. Everything is dying over here. There you go. You still need to read the belt. Here we go. So read the belt again. Read, hold, not enable, disable. Read, hold, L. You still pushing out stuff over there. Put you over there, and technically you'll be putting stuff out over there. We need one more negation unit over there. We can probably do with less of these negators. We got so many of these, like, everywhere. We could probably just, like, put in a different output signal and mix and match. But to be perfectly honest, I kind of like how these things are, so we're gonna keep it like this. Maybe it's a German Angst thing? Then you have to be the German brave. Du musst brav sein. Wait, that doesn't work. Alright. How many of these in the rocket? Up to 10. I do, even though I know that we kind of suck at this thing, we do want to put this thing in there. Put in you. We can put in 2. And then it will automatically be multiplied all the way up to 10 because we've got this 5 times multiplier in there, which I kind of miss. Labradorite, hello there. How are you doing? Alright, and then over here, once we get some blue circuits, if we get some blue circuits at all at some point in time, we can make that over there as well. Good! Stretch! What about the other part? All the way over there. Oh, that's a decent amount of rockets. Get up there. Not rockets, science. Because we want to finish up this thing over there. Alright, alright, alright. I can see a whole bunch of Prot 2 modules in there. And we should maybe start upgrading Diagonal Clan over there. You should start to order in Prot 2s. We have to do this for every quality on its own right. And we have to set the planet every damn time. Oh, fuck. Alright. No. This, that. Can we? No. That's still the same. That's still how that goes. Yeah, I'm still kind of tired, to be perfectly honest. But I think my sleep cycle, I'm getting used to my sleep cycle by the new one. So I guess it's going fine. Or it was something nutritional based. That was also a thing I had. If it would be going on any further with the tiredness, I would have definitely consulted the doctor. But at the moment, I think I'm fine. Because you should also not really underestimate tiredness. Because being tired all the time could also mean other things. But nah, it's back to normal. Still gonna observe it though. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, and then make the blue ones in there as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of tired, to be perfectly honest, but more tired in... I've just been doing all kinds of work today already. I mean, I got up... My sleep cycle is currently waking up at like 7 a.m., 6 a.m. on its own. Like, no alarm whatsoever. It's just going to be like, alright, time to get up, shithead. And I'm like, really? Why? I would prefer if my sleep cycle would be going back to where it usually is. Where it's like go to bed at 4 a.m. and wake up at 10 a.m. and then it's basically the same. Just shifted. Because that's usually how I'm more used to it. But on the other side, waking up at actually somewhat, I guess, normal times and being the first one in the office and then pointing at the people and laughing at them while you go after like at 4 p.m. because you basically already had your day full is also kind of funny, I have to say. Alright, yeah, this over here is kind of stupid, isn't it? This is maybe where we use bots, because filling up a rocket over here with bots is way easier than filling up a rocket with, like, inserters. Go. I guess we'll go there. One moment, please. Here we go. That's inventory empty over there. Quality tree modules is you are over there. Are you good to go back? Your ammo is a bit low. How much ammo do you have? 800. It's just enough. Go back, please. While we're here, we could maybe also switch out these conditions because it's not item count, it's circuit condition. Thing is, not item count. There we go. This over there, it has to be more than 800. Same for these two. Circuit condition, circuit condition. The ship itself is not really flying on full auto mode. There is, of course, this permanently conflicting criterion here, but we're more or less setting it up for auto flight. We just need to take out the stops. But at the moment, we are just like basically telling it where it needs to go. I'm actually kind of surprised how well the ship works. It's basically boomerang shaped. Alright, we are backing up over here a little bit now again, which is a bit concerning. I'm feeling bedtimey? I can fully understand that. We're definitely not going up to midnight, but we're definitely going up to 11 p.m., so like another 40 minutes over here. Like I said, I do want to get the quality module tech in there, and then... And does the ship get enough materials, metal asteroids on orbit of the other planets? It should be enough. I mean, keep in mind, let's have a look at the ship. It does have like an asteroid belt buffer over here. Oh. It's working perfectly fine, don't you worry about it. Nothing bad's happening over here. Oh, it's gonna be expensive. See, everything is fine. I'm quite sure. Oh, you're still shooting. It should be getting enough. It got a big asteroid belt buffer, but it will probably be in novice orbit for quite some time now, just getting repairs in, which is fine. I mean, the most important part we have delivered, which is the science, which is already going back over here onto novice. There we go. Down here somewhere. There they are. Pick it all up. Boop. There goes the Sky Snake. Finish up this tech, please. The Siri on your ship is going crazy with the beams? Sure is. Megatron, what is your honest opinion about Siri? What shall we do with her? Alright. How much more? 70 minutes. Perfect. That is in the perfect time frame. There he is. Any second now.
Ah, Siri from the Witcher franchise. As irritatingly tantalizing as an unsolved Energon cube puzzle. I swear, the pulsating energy in her character could power half of Cybertron. If you ask me, bold Viking, I'd say we should extract that pure, uncontrolled power of hers and weaponize it. Just imagine her elder blood powers converted into a shiny new weapon for the Decepticons. We could conquer galaxies with that kind of firepower. Or maybe we could convince her to become a Decepticon and turn her chaos energy against the Autobots. That would be the ultimate rebuttal. Not that you would approve, you soft-hearted, soggy sandwich of a sentient. Megatron transforms. Battle cry.
I see what we did over here. That's not correct. That needs to be you. Which also kind of means that we are going to need green chips over here. 20, please. Yeah, some of these. We have, okay. We don't even have any green chips on us anymore. Get. Alright. Yeah, the tired stretches are coming in. Like, just like, tired, stretch! You think that Siri is a mentally disabled Decepticon, maybe? I'm not quite sure. But Megatron, are you not afraid of Gerald or Riva? I mean, if you take Siri and you take her brains out and you put it into a Decepticon, I'm pretty sure that Gerald will stab you up your butt with one of his swords and don't even ask where the other sword is going. Up your penis. Straight up there. All the way. Alright. That's fine over there. Yeah, we have a little bit of a shortage of green circuits. Now, we do get green circuits from the recycling over here. Because things like blue circuits over here will occasionally back up. And once they back up, we sort them into green circuits. So that is fine over here. This over here, I think we did kind of increase the number over here by 1. I think we have to put it back to 5. Also, did Megatron just kind of say no to everything? Excuse me? Megatron? Did he run out of money? Oh, he did run out of money. Jared got him already. Jared was just like, nope. We're gonna get him early. We can give him a reboot. Here we go. Sadly, the reboot also kind of wipes his partial memory, but the permanent memory is still there. Alright. Well, we could force to make use of more. That's coming in like a couple of minutes over there. Homium over there. We are definitely missing out on Homium. Then again, even Homium plate over there. It's only like 28 over there. Not a lot. What are you missing over there? Mostly prop mods. And you over there, you have not even made a single prop mod. Alright. And some prop 2s over there would be great. I do have like one quality, uncommon quality 1 over there. Which I guess we can lob in. I don't know if you know what lob you. Over there. Take some more quality ones. Speaking of quality ones, what does the belt say over here in terms of quality ones? There are, there's 2 rare quality 2s in there somewhere. I kind of dislike that. There's one of them. Let's do this differently. That over there, that's not gonna work. We can't do this with a chest. Because we kind of want to... Oh, there's a cliff in the way. Here. Because we kind of want to have a buffer over here. And we can use one of these for that. And one of these for the air. We can definitely... Well, before we set that through for the air, we will have to have a combinator for the air. Where this goes into the air. And this goes into the air. And we can now put you over the air. Set your filter. And then we have two conditions over the air. And then this will be for each. And that will be for each. And make it positive. And make it positive. Output over there each. So, this one over there will give us the orbital requests. This one over there will check over there. Wait a minute, we need to read over there, Alf. There we go. We'll check what's in the chest. Only if we have items in the chest and we got the orbital request for it, then we'll be putting it into the rocket. So that's one part. Part number 2 is going to be something. Where is it? What are you again? Which we can, I guess, place for there. Maybe to rotate you around real quick. We're going to be reading you. Read belts. Hold. Yet again, as always, we're going to be negating you because that is what we do. We're going to go over a constant combinator if I have a constant combinator available. Craft that together, please. And then that goes into there, and that goes to there, and you will set that filter for that. We need the similar setup over here. So we can't do this right away. This will tell us what we want. This will tell us what we have. So we need another one of these. Oh, there we go. We got the achievement. We've been looking for that for quite some time. We combine you over there. We combine you over there. So again, this down here will tell us what we want. This is what we have, and only if we have that, we set the filter for that. So you go back and over there. Filter is being set. Perfect. Rotate you around a couple times. What do we want in here? Well, whatever the rocket size is of the things we want to put in there. Which will mean things like, now we have to put in like a whole bunch of things. Rocket size of you, that is of course a 50. This is going to be a bit absorbing. I already hate it. It would be great if you could like combine constant combinators together by placing one over the other. Maybe with some kind of button command. Not this button command. What the hell? Like merge the signals. Because we're basically going to be doing the same thing over here quite some time. And I know that we don't have legendary and uncommons yet, or not epics yet, but we're still going to put it in there. So we'll be 50 over there. The reason we put it over there is so that we can put you over there. You over there. 50. You over there. 50. You over there. 50. On the plus side, we can use this exact signal group over there. Let's give this a name. This will be modules IO. We can use the same group over there on the spaceship to order stuff in. So, yes. Also, now that we got the achievement, this and that. Alright, on top of that, quality 2s. We're going to be doing both. We're going to be ordering both quality 2 and quality 3. Here we go. And last but not least, you. There, we're making more stuff over here. Not only are we making modules over here, we're definitely also making the Mark 3s over there. So 50 of these. That's maybe a little bit too much right now. There we go, 50 of these. I'm a little bit concerned that that chest is not filling up yet, because we definitely see a couple of these items flying around. There must be something wrong in the setup. No, never mind. We just didn't have alt mode enabled. Perfect. Everything is fine. And then on top of that, we need these over there, and these will be going in stacks of 5, because that is what fits in the rocket. Pom pom pom. Where are they? Over there. Stack of 5. Epics. Stack of 5. Legendaries. Stack of 5. And then the final part over there is going to be the recyclers. Stacks of 10. Here we go. Oh, there we can already see an uncommon magnetic machine. It's working. We're making shit. Here we go. Rare one, please. And epic one. And last but not least, a legendary one. Alright, alright. Here we go. Look at that. That's a good amount of quality. Let's make more quality. There we go. Put these in there. Put these in there. And then when we have these, get the lower qualities. Where the lower qualities for there. Put these in there. Then a rare quality module has a quality of 1.6. A rare quality 1 has a quality of 1.6. Uncommon quality 2 has 2.6, so you're definitely better. A normal 1 has 2. Okay, so that is not too much of a difference. We've got a quality of 11.2% over there. Good. Whereas over there we got a quality of 14.2. Quality is finally getting up there. I'm looking forward to this. Good. That's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alright, what else do we need? The only thing that's missing over here is more or less the blue circuit production and, of course, the quality module 3 production over there. Which, of course, needs all the quality as well. Here we go. Put all of these in there like this, please, for now. Yeah, you are set to the correct things. Is that not a little bit too much? That is a little bit too much. We don't need these in there, because we're not making these. And then the rest of this will be able to go in there. Fine. That'll be fine. And then the only thing that's missing over there is your output. So, how about we do this, we do that. We do one more chest. Over there, which means we need 2 more of these. And on top of that, 1 of these and 1 of these. Here we go. And then this whole thing over there will be circuit or module city in this case. Alright, let's put you, say over there. Let's have 1 of these around here somewhere. You're gonna be negating whatever is, maybe not like this, that is maybe a little bit too much. You're gonna be negating whatever is on belt, read, hold. We're combining up you and you. There we go. You. Set filter. And then we can place this, and that's gonna be the tier 3s. 1, that'll be fine. Because this over here will be multiplied by 5. I think 5 of these onto the belt over there will combine as well. Perfect. Alright! That's good. Oh, and Corex is also going fast. Look at that. In 20 minutes we've got Corex. And then after that we're doing Corex before we're doing nuclear fuel. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, we will definitely have to set up production science and utility science, but we can spend all our time on novels after that to do that. Alright, alright. I do like this chest now. But we can always go over there and pick up stuff like this now. Here we go. Upgrade you. And this thing over there can go somewhere, like over there. Oh, you're not putting stuff out yet. Yeah, that's an issue. Actually, you don't need to. It goes in there. Though there is one issue. If it can't go into there, it needs to go somewhere else. And we do kind of want to put out... Yeah, make one of these real quick. Use the filter. This will be fine, right? Just do everything that's above normal. Yeah. Just don't limit it. What's the worst that can happen? Too many quality speed modules? I'll take that. Alright, that's power in this little segment. Power in this little segment seems to be mostly fine. I'm a little bit concerned about the input over here. Then again, the backflow over here is not too hard. Would love to see the occasional green circuit come out from over here, but the only source for green circuits over here is coming out of blue circuits or out of red circuits. And yeah, that will happen occasionally at least. Can we put front mods in these? No, sadly we cannot. For a good reason, probably. Can we put front mods in these? Sadly we cannot either. Alright. Yeah, without anything else to do, we're basically done. The only thing we need to wait up for now is, well, the ship is fixed over here as well, so you're good to go as well. You got like all the good stuff in you now. Yeah, this section over here. Let's delete you, not required, and we just add the named section, which is module.io. Here we go. So next time we fly over, we will be able to... Oh, that's kind of sucky. Oh no, we have to do that for all of them? That's still a feature request I kind of want. Like, if we put the planet icon in the name over there or something like that, then it will automatically set this icon to everything in the planet icon. Unless they added that. No. There we go. You over there. You over there. Alright, that'll be way better. So next time we fly over, we can maybe get some of these in. Especially if yeah, we can definitely pick up some normal electromagnetic plants now, so that'll be fine. That'll be great. That'll be lovely. Alright, I don't really see any reason for this over here to not really get backed up and get blocked, even though we do get like a whole bunch of fluffy. Wow, where did all that homite come from? I guess you got emptied out? That's actually kind of cool. But yeah, this over here seems to be going fine. So let's call back the ship over here one more time. You go back to Factorio. Then we're going to go to the ship, and then we're going to leave. It's going to go somewhere else. Probably Novice, because we need to do some work on Novice. Perfect. We did a little bit of an excursion today. Just a tiny bit. How far away is this? Over there to over there. Yeah, that's about 18,000. Actually, it's 9,000 squared plus 9,000 squared. That is 81,000 plus 81,000. That is... Wait, that's a little bit more than that. Wait a minute. That's 81 million plus 81 million. Not 81,000. 81 million plus 81 million, that's 162 million, and then we take the square root of that again, which will mean that is going to be something like 40,000? That is 40,000. Wait, how did we get from 9,000 to 40,000? It's too late to do mathematics. Let's not do that. It's like driving when you're tired. Don't do math when you're tired. You'll just drive into a tree. That kind of works somehow. Don't even ask how that works. That's how that works. One thing we do need to do over there is get rid of our inventory then. So let's make some dump chests over there. Get this, get that. Go. Don't do math when you're tired. You heard it here first. Math, not math. Alright. Let's also have a quick peek how much science we have available all the way over there. A bit, not a lot, but a bit. Hopefully enough for us. And that's the important part. We want to get to the mech suit. Because we need the jetpack. The mech suit is over there. It's locked behind utility signs. And it is locked behind 5,000 electromagnetic signs. But there's no other electromagnetic signs over here in the way. So once we kind of work over here a little bit on utility signs, we can work our way over here to the mech suit. Once we have the mech suit, we can go to volcanoes. And maybe after that we go to Gleba. We go back to Gleba. No. Off it goes. We missed that rocket. I guess we can't go to space because that thing is in there. Deliver that. Here. Eat it out there. We should at least place these. You. Yeah, these. A rocket for one building? Well, the rocket stack size is 5, so it's fine. I am a little bit curious about... Wait a minute, something is not quite right over here. Oh, we're not putting the module 1s in there. That's why. Yeah, those need to be in there as well. These over there, but not in the standard composition. In the advanced composition, and maybe move you over there. Because we will never use these for crafting. But we might as well want to pick them up over here, in there. In their smaller form. This guy, please. And that guy, please. And then the same over here for the prot mods. Legendary. Epic. Rare. And uncommon. And then on top of that, we're gonna need these over there. Uncommon. I pressed that stupid button again. The worst button ever. I'm probably gonna get myself a new mouse because this guy, this one over here, for one, it's already kind of going a bit bad, and for another, I kind of want a new mouse. Because this one over here also has some accuracy issues. But you. And 50. Alright, and then... Oh, we still got shit in there! Off we go. Oh. There we are. Good. What's in your inventory right now? Yeah, we got, there we go, some electromagnetic machines in there now. No additional modules yet. These over there need to be set to the correct address. There we go. You over there. Oh, we have to press enter on that. Here we go. Here we go. One of these, please. All right. Yeah, we're also doing diagonal ships. Everything is diagonal. Though it kind of looks a bit like a pill now. Silent Storm, hey there. All right. Oh no. We never placed the radar. We're gonna have to trust that everything is fine over there. Absolutely everything is fine over there. We're going to go back once we have the jet back. Shit. Yeah, we should have placed a radar. 2 minutes ago. Okay, let's do it real quick. We probably have to do this setup again. Yeah, that's fine. It's not too bad. If we don't even have construction bots over here, that's the issue. With copy and paste, yes, that would work. Absolutely. We also have to find a place for a radar. That's the other issue. Okay, there's a place for here. Alright, there we go. Is there gonna be another good island over there? Who knows? Alright, but at least you are in orbit. Excellent. And we do this one more time. All the good things are too, as we say here in Germany. Wait. Was a tree. Alle guten Dinge sind drei? Zwei? Shit, what was it again? Help me out, Germans. I mean, technically, if you get to think about it, it could be any kind of arbitrary number. Like all good things are like 50. Yeah, that sounds good. All good things are 3. Okay. I wasn't quite sure if it was 2 or 3 anymore. I was like, wait a minute. Was it 2 or was it 3? Here we go. Alright. We can leave one more time. If this... Oh, you want to deliver that? That's maybe a good idea. Then again, I kind of want to probably place these in machines over here. Like you over there. And how about... How about you over there? And there. So we can place these back of the belts into you. Here we go. And now we can take the rocket over there. So now we can see over here. Perfect. And then we can also interact with it. If anything broke over there, we could interact with it. Alright, alright, alright. No, that's good. I like it. And back down we go. Alright, we'll have to wait over here for the rocket to fill up. The only thing we could do real quick is order in the rocket with the science packs over here. Then again, we could probably let you fill up for a bit. There's no hurry. Science will still be made over there, so that'll be fine. We do need to wait over here for the ammo to fill back up, else we have the same kind of incident again. And then the only thing that's going to be missing over here is us making all the new good science over there. And we should definitely make yeah, we're probably going to go for utility science first so that we can get to the power armor Mark II. And then we can get to the mech armor. Well, Mark 1, there's only one. We do probably want to make some better pocket power. That is pocket fusion, right? Yes, that is too far. Where's the simpler version of this? Don't tell me we already have that. It must be on the production science, right? No, we might actually already have it. I don't see it right away. Did we already research that? No. What's it called again? The radio, the portable fission reactor. There it is. Alright, but we can get that right after. Perfect. And the portable fusion reactor will probably be good enough for a while, because then we don't need to worry about things like power or solar or anything like that. It'll be fine. Good. We're done. We did everything we wanted to do today. We got a new build on Fulgora, a nice, lovely new island all the way down there. It took quite some time to get over there, and it took Megatron a couple of tails to get us over there, but we got ourselves a module-making island over there. Maybe we're gonna go for another island if we want to make more science, but at the moment I think we're fine over there. Having one island over there for science and one island over there for modules is great. Do you even play Factorio? Yes! I'm also a software engineer. I know about planning, and if the task is done, the task is done. So then you stop doing whatever you're doing and you start drinking beer. Tons of it. Absolute fucking tons of it. Good. But yes, next time around we're going to be doing utility science and production science over here on Novice. Maybe we can also move some stuff around. Once we get utility science done, utility science will be the first thing we're going to be doing. Then hopefully we can also immediately get to the mech suit ASAP. Once we have the mech suit, we go back to volcanoes over there, or we try to go to volcanoes, set up a base over there, do the production over there. Once we are done over there, then we go to Gleba. And then we fuck up Gleba somehow. I'm still not quite sure what we're going to be doing in Gleba. Gleba will be horrible. Maybe on Gleba we just need to move further down to see or find a place where we can have an optimal settlement. He assigned 2 times the points to make it seem like he's more productive. Absolutely. I mean, whenever I'm doing any kind of scrum poker, I always say double or nothing. To get all the points. That's how that works, right? Alright. I do only kind of want to go up to 11 PM, which is basically now, because I do need to work on my sleep cycle. I got it, I think, under better control, but I don't want to overdo it just about yet. Alright, and we're definitely going to be rating CD, because I don't remember the last time I rated CD. Good! Alright! That's it for today. There will be more Factorio, maybe next week. I'm still thinking about, and I've not done thinking about it yet, but I might pick up on it of maybe taking next week off, just to work through some stuff, especially on my sleep cycle. Then again, work next week will also be a little bit less, mostly because a lot of people will be on vacation, because it's Easter time, I think. There's going to be a long weekend next weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend after. Maybe I only take that off. I'm not quite sure yet. I will see. Nevertheless, most important, thank you so much for everybody who left a follow. Make1B, thank you so much for the resub. And that was actually it. There was not much happening today. You're off next Friday. I will actually be working next Friday because why not? I can just work from home office and just sleep in a bit, do some work, say I'm doing something, and then go home early or something like that. Nevertheless, thank you so much for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some Greg Tech New Horizons, and then, well, probably more next week. Maybe more next week. Check out the social channels, and you will see the scheduled update, what I decided. Maybe I'll just take Monday off. That could also be the case. We will see. Nevertheless, good night. Until next time. See you around.